This past weekend, we went to a comedy show.
Ah, sweet.
We paid for the premium seats for Tom Papa.
Nice. Like he was right next to you.
So the premium seat, it's open seating, right? So yeah, he's getting into his jokes, and then he's talking about how his French bulldog pees all over the house. So then he asks me if I have a dog.
Oh my god. No.
Like,
Yo.
yeah. Do you have a dog? I'm like,
Well,
yeah, we do.
What's his name?
Well, first he asks what kind of dog. I'm like, a Yorkie. What's his name? Mochi, like the dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like a pretty gay dog if you ask me.
Pretty gay dog. Hey, my buddy.
What's up, buddy?
What is going on, my friend?
Sorry for the delay, buddy.
Ah, no worries. Shall we just get right into it then? You know how it is. Oh man, are you having one of those days?
I know. I feel like you last week, man.
I'm sorry, man. I know how it feels. You want to talk about it?
Sure.
I have the perfect song. It's some nostalgia for us, all right?
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Why don't you close? Oh shit! Hold on. Oh man, my stress, buddy. Oh. All right, close your eyes, man. Close your eyes. Make a wish. Count to 3. Dude, it brings back memories, dude. The fucking water level.
It's like, what is this fucking shit? Oh.
Do you remember this, man?
Dire Docks?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I remember like swimming in the water.
This is the
looking for those damn stars.
Alright, man. Here, cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
Nice calming water music for you.
It is, it's nice.
I remember just coming to your house, watching you play that game. It was so much fun, man.
That's how it was, right?
And
just
then
watch each other play.
you learned that there's like this secret, like, Yoshi's up on the castle, but you don't get it if you have to complete the game or something.
Oh.
But there's like little secret things. The stairs that could never, like, you could never go up. It'd be infinite.
Oh, the infinite stairs. Yeah, I remember that.
Going into paintings, dude, it was a great game.
It was. I remember, because that was like one of the, that had to be like the first 3D game that I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Golden Eye.
I feel like this was the first game that came out on Nintendo 64, right?
Oh.
Or one of the first ones.
Yeah. If I was Nintendo, you have to have a flagship game for your new system. All right, I got one for you. Babam. Let's see. You gotta know this one. Din 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 din.
Yeah, yeah. Going up that damn mountain.
A different noise. Here we go. Good times, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Ha! Ha! Wahoo!
Yeah, you got it down. And then they, you know what was fun when it came out on the 3DS, and I thought, whoa, the game that you and me played on N64, portable,
Yeah.
What?
Crazy, right?
And you
Technology.
can play as Luigi, you can play as Yoshi and Wario. Like, they added all these new levels specific for them, and I was like, wow.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, like, Yoshi has this. He has a little jump that makes him go higher.
Oh yeah. It's like he's
And-
almost flying, right?
Yeah, they brought that in the game, and there's levels where only he can reach that.
Oh,
Wario's like more metal, like he turn. I mean, I think he's more of a solid guy, if I remember. Forgot.
what's up with Wario? What's his backstory?
It's a good question.
Right?
I don't like find out what was his first game. It had to be like, I don't know, during Dr. Mario Day. You know how they try to do like a Tetris thing? It had to be somewhere around there.
He's definitely not an original character, I wouldn't think.
No.
He's a new addition.
And then he became successful. They made Waluigi, which doesn't make any sense.
What, him and Luigi had a game?
No,
Oh,
I'm just
like
saying
a
that there's
a Luigi. I never
Damn.
even knew that existed. Oh yeah, he's like a skinnier version of. No.
He's
I guess
purple.
I have seen him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, what else did you play back in the day? Listen to something?
Pull up some of that Golden Eye music.
Golden Eye.
Since we talked about Golden Eye.
Music? Yeah. Golden Eye N64?
Yeah, N64, not the movie.
Do you want to see like the opening? Like, I'm sure you play it so much you know what the opening credits are.
I guess so.
Or would you rather just hear the music?
I don't care either way. I'm fine either way.
Opening theme. I think opening theme will be cooler. Because of course they would have the music, right?
Oh, and the fucking
The
down the
gun
barrel.
Down the barrel. And after this, let's get down to some juicy. I want to know what's up with my buddy. I cheered him up good enough over here.
You did. You cheered me up, buddy. Easily. Just throw a little nostalgia at me.
I know.
Right as rain.
The little kid days, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Man, the synths. It's all it could handle back then. It couldn't handle a
Oh
live
my God.
orchestra.
Boxy Bond.
Dude, I don't think we could handle the controllers. I'd legit buy one just to like see what it was like when you and me used to play.
You know, I bought one in high school.
Just to have it?
No, I think I sold it.
If you ever acquire one, I want to play that with you. And just, it's probably not going to be a good time, but
I mean, look at this.
no, just to see what
Oh
our
my
kid self was doing back in the day.
It
Look at
looks
this
so,
shirt.
it's so bad.
I know.
It's like a skin pulled over cubes.
Where's everything? Is that how? Oh, is that it?
I guess.
Wait. Okay. Anticlimactic. Don't play on me. Don't you dare.
Oh, it did.
All right. Did you want to put on some music while you discuss your thing, or would you like to just talk right here? Since this is gonna be off air, is it?
No. It's something that we can talk about.
Okay.
Definitely. So,
Cool. All
yeah.
right. Lay it on me. What was?
So the thing that I was stressing out about was fucking paint.
Paint?
Paint.
You painting something, or someone painting around you?
Me trying to get paint to paint something.
Like a wall, or are you like you want to do oil painting? Like, hey, I want to try painting something.
So we're adding shelves in our pantry just to, make better use of the space and be able to get the most out of the height of the pantry.
Mm-hmm.
So we bought the plywood, we cut it down to size, right? And now we needed to paint it. And I go and look at our attic stock of leftover paint that we have all the colors that were used in this apartment except that one.
Oh,
which
really?
is the same color as the walls.
Oh, it was there when you moved in? Like, if you needed to
Yeah,
touch up
yeah,
something?
because when we moved in was like right after they renovated it, so it was,
Oh,
it
so
was,
they kept the colors and
yeah,
so
they
just in
kept it.
case you need.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're not gonna do anything with it, so yeah, they just left it behind. So they
How
had
how
the
long does paint last, by the way?
I don't know. That's a good
No.
question.
I was just curious. Like, if it was 5 years, is it still good?
Probably not.
Yeah. I'm thinking 2 years?
Yeah, within like I would say like within a certain amount of time. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're probably towards the end, but honestly, if it's sealed up, it can last. I think the thing is it just evaporates
Right.
slowly.
Just naturally.
So eventually there will be nothing left. So I guess it
Do
depends
you
how
think
much paint
do,
is in the can.
do you think heat makes a difference? If it's hotter and it's like in a closet or something, if it
Yeah, I
was
could see that.
cooler, I would imagine it
Yeah,
wouldn't
I could see
burn
that.
as much.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
they didn't
yeah,
have the paint color you wanted.
yeah, they had the paint of the doors, the paint of the accent walls, the paint of the ceilings,
They just
but
ran out.
but not the paint of the walls.
So
So
how do you find out?
what paint it is?
Yeah. Take a chunk
Well,
out. Hey, can you help
first
me what paint this is?
the first thing we did was we got little paint chips from Home Depot, and we were gonna hold it up and see which one matches the closest.
Yeah.
That was painstaking, and even
I
after we
think I,
narrow,
I think creamsicle too works
right,
awesome.
right.
Right?
I mean,
Or you think fiery white? Maybe.
so we got it narrowed down to two colors, and we couldn't, for the life of us, figure it out. So
Did you go far away? Did you get up close?
yeah, we went in
You
different light. We went up close, and then we were like, you know what? Why don't we just bring one of the shelves in the Home Depot and have them paint match it? And then there's no question. So yesterday I go to Home Depot with the shelf,
Mhm.
get it paint matched, and the only question is whether
What
it's
does paint match mean?
they have a scanner to figure out what paint color it most closely resembles within their catalog of colors.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So yeah, I take the shelf in, they match the color, they figure out what the color is. But then there's only a question on what the sheen is.
So sheen is how shiny
Mm-hmm.
it is.
Yep.
So how sheeny was your
Well,
paint?
it was the rep or the paint pro, whatever he is, the paint guy,
Paint guy.
he couldn't tell whether it was an eggshell or a satin.
These are so corny names.
I know,
Eggshell and
eggshell or satin. So I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't have a fucking answer for you.
Mhm.
So he's like, well, maybe the eggshell. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard to tell. It's, it looks pretty
Did you put it
good.
in there? Oh, great. It looks ugly.
Well, he does a little thing. He makes a little test match on the actual shelf to see if it matches, right?
Okay.
And it looked, it looked pretty good to me. I mean, I couldn't really tell, right?
Hmm.
So he mixes me a gallon, and I take it home.
Oh no.
And I'm looking at the can, and it's the name of the can is just ultra pure white.
Mm.
I'm like, this,
Wait, why Ultra Pro White? It's not named Creamsicle 2?
yeah. So I was kind of confused. I was like,
Eggshell 2 or whatever it's called?
but what happened was he forgot to put the sticker, the mix sticker on the can. So it looked like just a regular can of ultra pure white.
Okay.
So I get home and I look at the other cans,
Oh
and
no.
I
It said also
I
it
look
said
at the
Ultra 2.
sheen.
Mm-hmm.
It also said ultra pure white. I'm like, okay. But then I look at the sheen, and the sheen on that can is semi gloss.
Hmm.
But I went with eggshell. So then I'm like, oh
That's a
shit.
sheen. That's eggshell's sheen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the
Oh, the okay.
it's more on the flat side, less
Hmm.
shiny.
I see.
So I get home and I see the other can is semi-gloss, and I'm like, oh man, I fucked up.
Okay.
So I go back today and I'm like, hey, I want to return this, and they say, well,
Sorry, bro.
normally we don't allow returns, but since it's 1 gallon, we'll let you do it this time. I'm like,
Okay.
okay, thanks. And he lets me switch it out for a semi-gloss.
Oh, great. That's not. I just returned the one I really needed, right? That's what the story's gonna be.
Almost.
You returned the one you actually needed.
Well, so this time the new mix has the mix color on it, right?
Mhm.
So it's like, oh, okay, yeah. So the ultra pure white is the base. It's on an ultra pure white can,
Okay.
but that's because that's the base, and then they mix whatever they need to get you to
Eggshell or whatever.
the color to get you to
The
what is
sheen.
it? Sweet coconut milk, which is the actual color of the walls.
Sweet coconut milk.
The
Wow.
color of my walls are sweet coconut milk, and our accent wall is dolphin fin.
My goodness.
And
It's
the
really
doors,
interesting.
the
You could
doors
be
are ultra pure white.
Wow. Yeah. You could be like what's it called? Just a white paint expert. Like, oh yeah, I know all the 1,000 white colors.
Yeah, right.
Creamy creams, you know.
I mean, from your end, it looks just like a white wall, right? But
Yeah.
it is different. It has more of almost like, yeah, a little creamy in comparison to the ultra pure white.
Yeah.
Definitely a
But
little
I
bit.
know the doors are different,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah, the doors
The
are
doors
just
they don't
white.
yeah, they don't make it like glossy, right?
Well,
Do
so
they?
well, that's what it was. The doors were glossy.
Mm.
The ultra pure white doors in semi-gloss. And I'm looking at the two paints, and the wall is not semi-gloss.
It's the eggplant one.
I think it's actually, well, it was a toss-up, right? It was eggshell or satin. I think it was satin.
Satin.
So it was too flat, too shiny, just right. But I'm not too shiny right now. I was too flat, now I'm too shiny. And I think I'm
Hey, it's me again.
yeah.
I know you only do this one time, and I heard the whole story from the other person, but really, I bought the wrong one again. Did you go back?
No, this just happened. And
Okay.
that's why I was all salty, because I realized that I fucked up again.
Are you gonna go back?
Yeah,
Hey,
but with reinforcements.
who, Steph,
Steph's
to
gonna
help?
come. Yes.
Oh, my silly old husband. I leave him in charge of the paint, and this is what happens. If it was me, I would have got it done right away. Can you please help me with his mistake? Please. Please. Oh,
Please.
thank you. And then give those little beady eyes. Yeah.
Beady eyes.
Wait, is that the wrong term? Beady?
Yeah, beady's like, or it's like
Twinkly eyes then.
twinkly
Or
eyes.
fluttery eyes.
Anime eyes.
Fluttery eyes. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I guess,
so
I guess
that's
you'll
why.
I guess you'll find out. I
Yeah.
guess you'll get your right paint, and then you'll paint that little plywood
Well,
of yours.
I mean, the worst they can say is no, right? If we try to go and return this one, the worst they could say is no.
Yeah.
And we'll take it back home and give it a try on one of the shelves and see how it compares and whether it's acceptable. And yeah, it is.
If
what
it is, it is. You know.
Yeah.
If you don't notice it because you put things on top and like it's not.
Well, for the shelves, it's not a big deal, but if we ever wanted to touch up the walls,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
that's the screwed up part. I don't want to have a gallon of paint that I don't really need.
What do you think they do with the gallons of paint that customers return?
I think they toss it.
They just toss it on to who? I was just saying to who. For some reason, I was imagining Home Alone 2. Just like tossing on.
I think they just get rid of it, dude. What are the odds somebody else is gonna want the exact same color?
There has to be a website like paint for cheap.
Secondhand? Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
you know?
Maybe.
I mean, they have what is that? Like odd vegetables or something, like uglyfruit.com.
Yeah, you're right.
Where all the
There's got to be a market. Like all that stuff that's returned to Amazon, there's a market for all that stuff.
Yeah. But the real victims are the fashion industry, right? Like they just cut up the stuff that they don't want to like people to wear.
Yeah.
Just like, here, you can have this since it's not selling. Because you don't want just anybody having your clothes, right?
Yeah.
On the streets.
Well, yeah, if they want to maintain their brand, right?
Yeah.
To justify the ridiculous prices.
Ridiculous. Well, any other ridiculous things going on in the world, my friend?
I was gonna ask you about what's going on with power over there.
Power?
Yeah.
Like
I keep hearing about like something going on with power shortage or forced conservation.
There's power outages here and there just because of there's a severe heat thing going on in California. I think Tuesday it was like 104 here in San Leandro, and in Pleasanton it was 110.
Holy shit.
Like literally my fan felt like a hair dryer.
Man.
And I don't have an AC in my house, so that was a rough day, but it's still kind of hot here. But that causes a lot of outages because everyone has their ACs running or a lot of electricity running. So it's a lot of power being used. So I think that's the cause right now. What are you hearing right now?
No, I just
controlling or trolling something,
or like people are getting like text alerts. Like reminding them to take it easy on the power.
Oh, I got more like
I guess not a phone alert. Some kind of alert on your phone.
I didn't get that. Was that like Seth's family because they're in the same area as me or something?
No, I guess it's somebody down in SoCal. Oh, yeah, I saw it on Facebook.
Maybe that's just a SoCal thing.
Yeah. Maybe.
But for me, I got alerts just like, hey, there's a heat wave and drink lots of water, because some people, they don't really drink water.
Yeah, it is crazy. I can't believe that
like
people don't. Yeah,
like don't go like, oh, I'm thirsty, I need to go for a Coke. Like, man, that was my 19-year-old self.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah,
but to do that now, like, it's just like, that's not even water. Like,
no, it's just sugar.
Yeah, it's sugar, dude. So I've been noticing I've been a lot thirstier. It's like, yeah, I feel like dog on a long walk and he has his tongue out, like that's how I feel like.
And then, so what are the temperatures in Texas? Like, how's that going to compare?
Oh, this is training for me.
Definitely. So it's more in this range.
I would imagine, I wouldn't think 100. I would think 90s, 80s to 90s. But they have winters there, so it gets cold there. So I'm gonna experience all types of weather.
It's interesting.
Yeah. But right now it's cool over there.
Oh yeah?
It's like, oh, it's lovely.
Damn.
It's like, oh, great. There's always like, whenever something's happening in my area, it's completely opposite from them.
Yeah.
Like for you too. I don't know, but you not so much.
What?
I don't know if you get you guys weather changes too much.
I mean, it's like, you got some hot days, but not like
hot days. Hot days,
like hot, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you?
Ha ha ha.
No, yeah, some days are hot, but I mean, hot is a relative term, right? In
Yeah.
Hawaii, it's like when you're in the 80s, mid 80s, or even, yeah, right?
Yeah.
If you're in the
But
mid to high 80s, that's hot.
you got a nice breeze. Like
Not
even
all
your
the time. Not all
oh,
the
your
time.
place for real? I
Uh,
thought it was breezy when I was there.
yeah,
I
I
could be wrong.
mean, it is, but some nights there's nothing. Some nights
Oh,
it's really still.
interesting. Huh. Yeah, we gotta experience it all to appreciate like our favorite time, which for me is like 70 to 75 degrees. Like it's sunny, but there's nice clouds coming in and out.
Yeah,
You know, I
dude,
love it. That's my
that's
favorite.
yeah. What do we got here? Local weather is 79 degrees, partly cloudy.
In Tejas?
No, here,
Oh, here?
here,
Oh,
here in my neck of the woods.
oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, man. Crazy. Crazy. This big old world we live in,
Yeah,
or this small world, depending on your outlook on the the vastness of this universe, right?
yeah,
Doop. It's right there.
it's all relative.
There's I don't know. Been hearing more about like how someone was talking about that in the past there could have been uh people or technology civilization that was like us that lived
Hmm.
way back in the day, but there was like a
Hmm.
reset or something.
Yeah, yeah,
You hear
that's a common theory. Yeah,
yeah, I've been hearing it more
the
being
younger
brought up.
Dryas impact theory.
Yeah. Hunger? Younger?
Younger,
Stay younger
younger.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely possible, right? There's certain things that were built.
That we can't explain.
Mhm. The
Yeah.
pyramids. That's the first one that everybody points to.
Right.
What was going on there?
Something about it may have been used for steam or something.
Some kind of power source, it seemed like. That's the theory, I believe.
And how the Sphinx was something was built later on
The
in a
head.
different time, a
Yeah, the
different time
head.
period as a younger I don't
Hmm.
know. Maybe someone else discovered like cool, want to add a tiger to this?
Yeah,
Or
basically.
another emperor dude's like, I don't know, I'm gonna like deface whoever worked on this. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Anyways, man, you want to get to some topics? You have anything cool you want to talk about?
Yeah. Did you hear the news about the Queen?
Oh yeah, didn't she just die today?
She did.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, she it was interesting because I didn't know a lot about her, but you know, watching The Crown, it brought light about
Mm.
her life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Gave you more insight.
definitely gave me insight on who she was and all the events that made her who she was. Like when she had to like become the queen all of a sudden and
Hmm.
learn all these rules, and she had to deal with what's his name, that one general dude, uh
Churchill.
Churchill. And he's like,
He's the prime minister.
your father and I used to do it like this. He would, and
Yeah,
then it's
yeah.
like, sir, I'm not my father. Like I do things my own. But you know who plays that is that Third Rock from the Sun guy,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
that he's really good as Churchill. He's so believable.
Nice.
Yeah, I like him.
I know. I
He's like a
kind of
Scrooge. Scrooge.
I
Yeah.
started watching The Crown, but I never
Well,
kept up.
it's hard, you know. It's one of those things. It's a slow start, you know.
Yeah, yeah, that's how I felt. Yeah, it was a
But
little.
you know, this is probably if you want to get into it, the perfect time because
Yeah,
to
it's
honor her,
like
you
a
know.
homage. Yeah, yeah. I'm assuming you have an appreciation for her. So I'm assuming the news of her death was more more impactful than it would have been if you didn't watch The Crown.
If I didn't know who she was at all in her life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's great that we have what do you call it? Autobiographies? Auto something? It's about their life.
Oh, like the movies or the books?
Yeah, movies. Like it's
uh,
not
biopics.
Biopics. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we get to learn about these people in a fantasy a fantasy way, you know, like a more
in an entertaining way.
Yeah, highlighted everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A dramatized way.
Yeah.
The Prime Minister, Your Majesty.
Do you see us on the side there?
Do you see us actually?
Yeah.
No, not me.
Okay.
Why? Is it tripping you up?
Yeah, it's just our faces frozen.
I did.
I gotta take a picture of this. Sorry.
Okay. I think I saw that one time.
There's a delicate matter which I felt I needed to discuss with you in person.
Concerning what?
Your position.
My position?
Yes, your position as Prime Minister.
Oh yeah, he's kicking him out. Like, I don't want you to be Prime Minister anymore.
Go on.
The war's over.
Yeah. He's not needed anymore.
At that point, she hesitated. And then she asked me to pick either Khwaji Nazimuddin of Pakistan or Sidney Holland of New Zealand.
Whatever for?
To sit next to at dinner.
No.
She summoned you for that.
Oh, I know. I think she summoned me to haul me over the coals for my handling of the fog. But then the fog lifted, and she had to make a decision right then and there in the room. You could see the wheels turning behind her eyes. And then she switched to tack without so much as a flicker. A flicker. No, not clever. Ingenious.
Why?
Because it disarmed me and made me switch tack too.
What about?
About allowing Philip to learn to fly. He can now.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a lot of like, you know, that proper English. So if, you know, that's give you a lot for it's a lot for me sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
But it's a good you learn a lot about the Queen for sure. And good acting for sure. Just wanted to give you a little taste of it.
Nice. Yeah, might give it another try.
Yeah.
In light of current events.
A lot of scandal, cheating. Scandalous.
My goodness. Spicy.
Everyone loves spice. Oh, there was one like pretty good episode about a true event about some guy who was like a psychopath. Like he was not happy about his life or something.
Yeah.
And he wanted to like talk to the Queen. Like,
oh, I think you told me this.
Yeah. So that was kind of interesting to like, that was a true event. This guy found a way to sneak into Buckingham Palace and walk into your room to like, could have like easily stabbed you.
Fucking hey, man.
But he's like, hey, I need to talk to you.
Jeez.
I'd be so scared.
Yeah.
I don't know how. It didn't seem like she went, guards. She just like.
It was chill.
Yeah. He's like, please. Like, you had empathy for this guy. You saw where he lived, what he had to struggle with. He wasn't like a crazy, but you had empathy, like why he had to do it. So he was in pain, and he was like, I need help, Queen, or something. So it wasn't just like, Queen. You know? Queen, I need you. People were Yeah, they were struggling to find jobs, and they blamed her for not having, like, having unemployment at a such high.
Yeah.
It's the queen's fault. Yeah.
Get the queen.
You always have to blame the one on the top, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Biden's fault.
yeah, they're
Trump's
the one
fault.
running the show. Who else you gonna blame?
Blame the Scrooge next in line.
Uh,
Anything going on politically these days? I'm not. You watched something Biden lately? going
yeah, I
on?
watched his speech that he gave. What was it, last week?
Mhm.
With the red fucking background.
It looked like some Star Wars thing, dude.
Yeah,
Did
that
he
was
do
the
that on
first.
purpose?
I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm assuming, right?
It's like
Instead of
it's so
fucking-
dark.
Palpatine vibes. That's all I keep hearing.
Well, I don't know. Why'd they choose red? I don't know. They choose nighttime in red. It looks
It looks
Sith Lord,
evil.
dude. Sith Lord. You could have chose green or America's colors, right? Added
Yeah.
blue.
He
Add
could have
a
done.
hint of white.
I thought he was a Democrat. I thought they were blue. Why didn't he
Oh,
have a
right.
fucking blue background?
I don't know.
He want no. He's
Maybe
like,
he's
"Nah."
not. He's not in charge. There's someone, like someone's the lighting director. in
Right,
these
because
shit,
imagine
right?
if it had a blue background, it would have been more calming.
Yeah.
But the red background
Even
is-
green. Green is like, oh, Earth, like elemental.
but the red is like it's
Blue
so
is water, right? Ocean, calming.
yeah.
You could even do yellow, joyful, cheerful. But you went with fucking red.
Red is fucking aggressive, man.
There's passion, but I'm not sensing passion.
It wasn't passion vibes. It was
Passion fruit.
Palpatine vibes.
Passion love. Yeah. And,
Yeah,
um,
that's about it. I mean, I don't know what else is
anything
going on.
sticking from what he said to you? Of what's going on?
Just I don't
Or
know.
did it just go over your head like, ugh?
No, it just was like it's such BS because I mean, when he first took office, he said he was going to be a uniting figure, and he keeps talking about ultra mega and these dangerous people.
I mean, is that what you think he's seeing all the time?
Maybe.
And
I
on
don't
his
know.
end, because like he lives it, right? Like he has to keep tabs of these people. And
Yeah,
like
but
constantly like,
is that
yeah.
really the concern?
yeah, to his bubble, right? His small little world, his little
He-
playground of the White House and wherever he flies to, other embassies to meet people.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I would think there would be more, like all the things going on in the world.
Like if you were a general, like in a navy, like all your life would just be knowing navy things.
Mhm.
Like you wouldn't be caring about these MAGA people because you're worried about terrorists and other things, right?
Okay.
But to him, his world is like checking up on the MAGA people because he has nothing else to do, you know?
Does he not have anything else to do?
I don't
about-
know. Ever
about
since the
trying to-
George Bush thing, like it's like it seems like this is like daycare. Someone
Like the-
else is ringing, like doing the strings, right? And he's just a speech guy. He's the
Well, yeah,
Iron
it's so
Man.
obvious
It's the
that he's
Iron Man
just-
3. What's that guy from Iron Man 3? That he said he's evil, but he's like, "Hey man, I'm just an actor."
The Mandarin.
Yeah.
Well, like, so you think he and George Bush were, or are you saying every president is just?
I don't know about every president. Maybe that's why they didn't like Trump so much because
'Cause he was
didn't
just
want-
doing
didn't
what
play
he
along.
wanted to-
Exactly. He's
I'm
like,
doing me, and they're like, whoa.
I'm building
whoa.
my enterprise
No.
secretly, and you don't even know it. I'm unlocking loopholes that's making me a rich daddy, you know, like even more rich.
Just like all the other politicians.
And I'm gonna bring my friends along with me, you know. But just I don't know, with Biden, he just seems like he's really old, so it seems like someone's I don't know.
Well, yeah.
doing
I
something.
mean,
But I don't think it's Harris. I think it's
Hmm?
someone like I don't think it's Harris.
well, no, I don't think so
I
either.
think
Because
it's
she
a
have you
shadow.
seen
Like
have you
if
seen
we
her,
would,
dude?
yeah, we shouldn't know who this person is. If we did, he'd be dead.
Yeah, I guess.
The Shadow Man.
Do you think it's one person or what do you
Oh, a
think it is?
shadow corp. Like in all the movies, there's always people in like a table, and
Yeah,
it's in black silhouettes. Like, have you done the task? You know,
yeah. That
we have a
seems
little trouble.
yeah.
You know
That
what I mean?
seems more accurate. They call that the deep state.
Is that what that is? When
Yeah.
there's like people that's holographic on the screen and
Well, no,
what's
I'm
going
just
on?
saying like the
The
career
heads.
the career government employees that are the heads of
Shield. Remember Shield?
yeah,
They had it too, man. It's
Yeah.
a thing.
all these heads of different
So
government agencies, right? I'm
yeah,
assuming that they
Biden, he reports to those people. He's like, he's palpatining it. Yes, my liege. How could I be of service? You know, I've been listening too much of this Eddie Bravo. I just listened to it recently.
Which one?
Conspiracies. Oh, he just had one recently.
on Rogan.
Yeah. It was,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
fun
yeah.
to listen to.
Yeah, I listened to it. I mean, I like listening to all that conspiracy theory stuff.
Yeah.
Like I listened to what's his name's podcast? Tripoli's, the tinfoil hat one. Every now and then,
Oh.
if the title catches my attention, I'm like, what's
Show
going on
me-
there?
What does this person look like? Because I know I always hear, is it Dan Tripoli?
Sam Tripoli. He was
Sam
on
Tripoli.
he was on Rogan recently. Like last month
Right.
or
I think I saw his
a
name.
couple weeks back.
I just don't remember his face now. So he's all about conspiracy theories.
Yeah, he's a conspiracy guy.
As a name called tinfoil, I'd assume, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you ever find out where that origin came from? Tinfoils on the hats?
Oh, I thought we look into it?
I don't know. You mean when we were looking up sign, we watched signs and stuff? Because
Yeah, because they had tinfoil hats.
yeah, but do you
We
remember
did.
the answer then?
I don't remember the answer.
We might have to refresh then.
All right, this is Sam Tripoli.
All right. Looks like a normal dude.
Yeah,
Looks like
He's
the
a-
guy from Matrix that
he's a
he
conspiracy guy. though.
betrayed everyone in the Matrix because he wanted to eat meat again. Like, oh, I really want to taste this
Yeah.
meat.
He kind of does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't trust you, Phyllis. I don't trust the man.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right,
like-
tinfoil hat or
It's like
yeah.
the cat in the box lady. I don't trust you.
I don't trust her. She looks like a fucking witch.
Still makes me laugh.
All right, origins. Some people, tinfoil hatters, have a belief that such hats prevent mind control by governments, spies, mobsters, corporations, or paranormal beings that employ ESP or the microwave auditory effect.
ESP, what was that again?
Electronic
Electronics.
extra sensory perception.
Ah, nice.
Extrasensory
Perception.
perception. Yeah.
ESP. It's dynamite. ESP.
It's out of sight.
Oi. Oi. Sorry. Continue.
People in many countries who believe they are targeted individuals subject to government, corporate,
Oh,
or
man.
criminal spying or harassment.
Savannah. It was happening back then, dude. Holy shit.
Havana syndrome, yeah, right?
I'd say Savannah. Havana? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, of course they're wearing tinfoil. It's happening.
have developed websites, conference calls, and support meetings to discuss their concerns, including the idea of protective headgear. Vice magazine wrote that the tinfoil hat in popular culture can be traced back in a very weird and persistent short story wrote in 1927
Wow.
by Huxley,
Julian Huxley.
titled The Tissue Culture King,
Oh.
wherein the main character uses a metal hat to prevent being mind controlled by the villain scientists. Over time, the term tinfoil
Creativity.
hat has become associated with paranoia and conspiracy theories.
Man. Interesting.
Yeah.
But look, you imagine it like how that guy, right? But there's actual hats that are fashionable that have like that foil in them.
Are there?
Yeah.
Wait, I feel like
I got an ad for it one time.
I feel like you told me about this.
Did I? Are we
Fashionable shiny hat.
Fashionable tinfoil hat.
Yeah, this seems very familiar. Oh, that's
maybe we're
Trippers
those
podcast.
oh cool.
Tinfoil hat.
Maybe we're one of those people that like the old men that repeat their stories.
Yeah,
Let
this
me tell
sounds
you back in the day. Hey, but
very
Joe Rogan
familiar.
does it too, man. We all do it. See, look at that. Oh man.
All right, which one?
EMF proof beanie.
What?
The EMF. Those are the ones I was talking about.
Oh,
On the very left.
this one?
Yeah. It
Oh.
looks like normal beanies, but you can protect yourself from the fucking EMFs, dude. This is so if you're a conspiracy theory, but you want to be like sneaky about it.
99% UV and wireless radiation blocking. What? This is real?
I'm telling you, man. It's breathable. You can wear like I don't know. They probably have shirts too. Guarantee.
What? Is this for
Well,
real?
I get UV, but the EMF thing.
Faraday t-shirt? What is,
Oh yeah, Faraday is the term.
what is
Right.
that?
It's fair. Oh wait, you know what's funny? What does Faraday mean? Because that was the name of the lost character, and he suffered from that fucking Havana syndrome that fucking killed him, dude. Holy
That's
shit!
true. He had the headaches.
He did. Holy fuck. We're getting somewhere with all these connections.
Yeah.
What's that say on
Michael
the?
Faraday.
Yeah.
FRS was an English scientist who contributed to the study of electromagnetism and electrochemistry.
Wow.
His main discoveries included the principles underlying electromagnetic induction, diamagnetism, and electrolysis.
Wow. Heavy words there from the.
Yeah.
Wow, Faraday. I
Yeah.
came back to tell you.
So,
Man,
so
it's so cool.
So these guys, they're just like, what are they? What's their deal?
I guess it wants let's see, it's blocking radiation.
Clothes that actively supports your health. Some call it magic. We call it science.
Well, I like the UV protection. I like the thermo regulating. Oh, I can be stinky in here, antimicrobial. Cool. Yeah, I don't really care about this. The aid over there. Oh, okay. What do you think? Gimmicky? It's the real deal?
I just never heard of this. I can't believe this is a thing. EMF underwear.
Oh, the bottoms. We gotta protect the bottoms from the
It's the most important part.
EMFs, dude.
Whoa, so what are these guys' story?
Because
Where can I learn more about
you have,
them?
you have a battery. You have a phone on your leg, so you gotta protect it with your underwear, dude.
It's true. How did you hear about this?
I had an ad for it one day.
That's crazy. I've never seen such a thing.
Are you interested? You want to protect your head?
It's just funny that you don't have to wear tinfoil
An
hat
actual
if you're
tinfoil
you're a
to protect you.
tinfoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could just wear a beanie.
I would buy one just to have it in the house. Just have it someplace safe, you know? And then on the day we see, like, it's fucking aliens in the sky, like, oh, fuck, man. But the fucking beanies that we bought, you never know. They're gonna fucking control us, dude.
All right.
You
How
never
much
know.
is this beanie?
It seemed like
How
70,
much
right?
was-
That's not that bad. 70?
Was it 70? The beanie was $70?
With all that,
$70?
for all that stuff it does, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Protects the sun.
So
But
no
I'm
wonder.
I'm not a beanie guy, though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
me neither. I'm not a beanie guy either. But that seems like if you're trying to protect your head, that seems like the best option.
They had a hat, too.
The
would work.
hat, I feel like the hat. You think it'll work as good?
Well, I feel like I would
The
get
beanie
hot.
covers. The beanie covers more of your head.
It would, but I get hot easily. I feel like I sweat. Like, I don't know, my ears get hot,
Yeah,
so I have to go with the hat.
it's funny.
Yeah, but I don't even wear hats at all, so
Yeah,
I
me
guess I
neither.
wouldn't go with any. Maybe I'll get one of those umbrella hats. You ever see those?
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like on a little frame on your head.
Yeah. All right. Are we done with that?
Yeah, I think so. Oh
Nice.
man.
What else you want to talk about, man?
So this past weekend we went to a comedy show.
Ah, sweet. Where at?
We went to Blue Note.
Cool. And that's where you saw, what's his name? That other comedian.
Tom Papa.
You saw Tom Papa there?
Yeah. Oh,
Just
but
now?
yeah.
Oh, cool. You saw
But
Tom-
yeah, that's where we saw Hannibal Buress. Yeah.
Yeah, Hannibal Buress.
Yeah.
Nice.
See, but when we saw Hannibal Buress, we were like in the back in the cheap seats.
Were you in the front?
We paid for the premium seats for Tom Papa.
Nice. Like, he was right next to you.
So the premium
Did he like talk about you? Oh, look at you, fucker. That's how close. Oh my god.
So the premium it's open seating, right? So you have your choice of a cluster of seats. So the premium seating is the closest to the stage. So we arrive, the hostess escorts us to the area, and we're allowed to just pick wherever we want to sit.
You
So
chose
we
the
were-
very front, did you?
So we were looking around. The tables around us were kind of, people were all sitting on one side, so it felt a little more crowded. But there was a table right next to the stage where the couple was sitting. They're 6-seat tables. They were sitting across from each other on 2 seats, furthest from the stage at the table. So Steph and I decided to sit across from each other, closest to the stage. Basically, our table is touching the stage.
Wow. Crazy. So, talk
So-
about his bread. He's like, I love bread. I'm Papa, and I love my bread. You
Dude,
know?
he didn't actually talk about his bread.
Well, that's his personal life, right?
I know,
you leave it out.
I
But
guess.
that's all he talks about on Rogan. It's like, oh, my
Yeah,
bread.
I know
oh.
his bread. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so, and when we were picking seats, we said to ourselves, we're like, there could be potential for crowd work.
I know. I wouldn't even want to go up there, to be honest. My personality, I don't want to have any attention drawn to me.
Dude. And I was like, hey, if he does crowd work, it is what it is. That's what
Oh,
Steph and I both agreed to. So that's why we sat
Hey,
on those,
what's your name? Oh,
we sat-
Miguel Lewin. Oh.
those seats in the front. So we're sitting at the seats, we order our drinks, we get a charcuterie board,
Sweet.
and
I love charcuterie.
yeah, it's good, right? Then the opening act comes up, and he's
Local guy?
a local Howley guy.
Okay.
Howley guy.
I mean,
How-
okay, it's possible to be a local Howley guy, right? Because we grew up with a lot of them.
well, when I say local Howley guy, I mean, yeah, just a white dude that grew up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like he's a moke or anything. He's a white dude, but he just
Yeah.
grew up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was actually pretty funny. He was good. We enjoyed his he was a little more raunchy, but he was good.
Raunchy, like talking sex jokes and
Yeah, that kind
body
of stuff.
parts and stuff.
Yeah. That kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
But he was funny. It was good. We enjoyed it.
You want to shout out his name? Have people or you forgot his name?
I forgot his name.
Oh,
It didn't
never mind. No,
stick.
you can't shout out then.
I'm sorry, dude.
was
You're
actually-
good though.
I was gonna
You're
shout
good.
out like, hey, you know.
I know. I forgot his name.
That's good. Good. All right. So
I was there for Tom Papa.
after the forgettable first act,
He was
Did
not
Tom-
forgettable. He was good. I
Oh.
just don't remember. his
forgettable
name.
last name, forgettable name act.
Yeah. The name
Incredible,
didn't stick.
incredible performance. Forgettable name.
The name didn't stick. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Tom Papa comes up, and he's doing
everyone, I'm Tom
yeah, he's doing his jokes. He's funny. We're laughing. We order another round of drinks. Keep working on the charcuterie.
So how many drinks are you in? Two? Just two
We're on our second round of drinks.
Were you like doing hard drinks? Are you beering it up?
My first drink was a martini.
Hmm.
My second drink was a what was it? A Mai Tai.
Okay.
So yeah, he's getting into his jokes, and then he's talking about how his French bulldog pees all over the house. So then he asks me if I have a dog.
Oh my god. No.
Like,
Yo.
"Hey,
Yeah.
do you have a dog? I'm like,
Well, yeah.
yeah, we do.
What's his name?
Well, first he asks what kind of dog. I'm like, a Yorkie. What's his name? Mochi? Like the dessert?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like a pretty gay dog if you ask me.
Pretty gay dog.
And I'm
Oh,
like,
man.
hey, I'd point to Steph like, hey,
He
that's,
did
yeah.
And what is Steph like? What is she thinking? I can't believe he's picking us.
She's laughing, but yeah, she's laughing.
Yeah.
And so
He's
he's
gotta
like,
be a good sport. If
Yeah.
you get
Yeah.
butt sore about it, they'll lean more into it, and then everyone will attack you because that's just how it is. Learn how to be a human.
or no, okay, no, I think actually he asked me if I had a dog. I said yes, and
Okay.
he's like, what would you do about his dog peeing in the house? And I'm like, I don't know, what can you do? And he's like, that's why I'm asking you.
And then you're put in the spot like, come
Yeah.
on, man, I'm
like-
podcast. I can think of something. Come on.
Ugh.
So what did you say?
I was like, what can you do? What did you do? I don't know, man. You put me on the spot. What do you do? I don't. And so he's like,
You
so I
sat on
take-
this table. He had to sit on that table. But great, this is good. It's memories, you know.
Yeah, it was good. It made it definitely very memorable.
Man.
And
go ahead.
then, so then he's like, so I take it your dog doesn't pee in the house. I'm like, yeah, he doesn't. So then he gets into the story saying how his dog he bought diapers for his dog,
So he leaves you alone.
but they
That's
call
it.
him pants. So then he goes on with his story, right? Yeah, and then I told him
What,
about
like-
much.
20 minutes go by or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And then he
And
comes
then
back to you or something.
He's like, "Are you guys married?"
oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah, because he was talking about marriage. Yeah, we're married. He's like, how'd you guys meet? Bumble. Oh, Bumble. Bumble. Is that the one where the lady talks first?
That's what he said.
Yeah. So he
And
knows.
he
of
said it like,
Bumble.
oh, a Bumble.
Yeah. And so
man.
Steph's like, yeah. And he's like, so did you message him? And he's like, yeah.
Oh
Why did
man,
you like
did you tell them the whole story about what happened with you guys? Is that what happened?
Not the whole story.
But you told them that you fell asleep on the first date?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
Didn't
I
tell
thought he
him
was
that
like
part.
trying to find out more about you guys and stuff.
No, he just asked if she messaged first, and then he asked, where was your first date? And then Steph's like, at the Major Rager concert.
Major Rager? What's
And he
that?
was like, the Major Reggae concert? Yeah, sure. So the Major Reggae concert. Why'd you pick the Major Reggae concert? And then, is it just
So much. What's in the third degree here?
dude? Yeah,
Asking
he
all
was
these
like full on
questions.
like asking us questions. It was like we were having a fucking conversation.
Were
in
you
front of-
sweating? Like, were you getting nervous with like because of like how much questions were thrown your way?
No, it was honestly after answering the first question, like the shock of him asking me, like
Oh, you
addressing me
got used
out
to
of
it.
nowhere. Yeah, it was shocking when he first addressed me out of nowhere and he was talking to me and asking me questions, and I was like, answering his questions and like, being loose about it. So yeah, by the time he had talked to us the second time, it wasn't as much of a surprise, and he was like, oh, what the reggae guys were gonna protect you in case he was a weirdo, and she's like, laughing, whatever. And he was like, so you smoke a little weed at this concert? Smoke any weed at this concert? I was like, oh, a little. And he the crowd laughs, and he's like, you need to work on that story. Oh no, he asked if we had kids, and we said no, and then he's like, you need to work on that story for the kids.
Like he liked everything, but then to that part, he's
Just
like,
he was, just like, I don't know,
oh,
giving us
like
a hard time about
not having kids yet, kind of thing. Is that what you're saying?
no, that it wasn't like a wholesome story,
Oh, okay.
like you got to clean it up for the kids.
Oh, I see. I thought
Yeah.
it was more like, you didn't like complete his picture of.
No, we did, but it was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
going to the reggae concert, getting high.
Yeah. I thought at first he was like, you gotta clean up your whole story about how you explain how you met.
No.
Like, like as like, if you're gonna tell someone or something.
No, it was literally he was asking questions and we were answering the questions. It's not like we were getting into full on. So this is what happened. Da, 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 da. No, it was like
Maybe
a back and
it's
forth.
my perception because like I'm not there, so it just
Well, yeah,
seems
because
like-
I'm telling both sides of it.
It
right?
seems like you're sitting down in front of a metal table. You have some metal chairs. Maybe there's a spotlight right above you.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah.
Like
basically.
fucking Batman with the Joker. Like, "Hey."
Well, yeah, because there's a spotlight coming from the back. It was partially shining on us too.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh.
What's in the third degree here?
That was fun though. And what else did he ask? Oh, and then he asked how long we were married, and we told him 5 months, and he's like, oh, okay, yeah, you guys are just starting out, blah blah blah. And then and then he went into the rest of his routine, and it was
Maybe
We
they're
knew-
like, "Oh, whoever sits there is gonna probably get talked to."
I guess so. That's what I
That's
think.
why
Because
the couple that was already there was like, "We'll go here," because this
'Cause
one
it's-
is like,
yeah, it was a little to the right side of the stage, not totally center, but it seems like both comedians stood slightly to that side of the stage, basically right in front of us.
Yeah.
Where we were sitting.
Right.
So maybe, I guess if they do crowd work, it would make sense that those are the people that they would talk to, whoever is in those seats.
right.
But I mean, he talked to somebody else briefly behind us, like at another table behind me, because I was facing, one direction. So he talked to another
Something
table,
about you, like, huh?
but he
he's the one.
mostly talked to us. And after the show, the couple that was on the table with us were like, "Oh, you guys did a good job. We were afraid that
They're
we
gonna
were
talk
gonna."
to us.
Yeah. We're like, oh, thanks. We kind of knew it was a risk, and we were just like, hey, if it happens, it happens. What can you do? That's like part of the fun, I guess.
Nice.
And then another table behind us, they're like, oh yeah, you guys did a good job.
Nice. Good job, man.
Yeah, and then
You handled
like,
it well.
like going to the bathroom, a lady said to Steph, "Oh, are you the one that just got married?" I love
It's
your
like-
hair.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, oh great, now everyone knows our story.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, at least
it's
everybody.
like a
that was
TV
at that
show,
show.
for whoever's here is like a TV show for them.
Yeah, yeah, right. Like
Yeah.
we're characters.
Yeah.
And it made us feel like we were part of the show, which was fun. That made it enjoyable. Like,
Would you want
being-
to seek that again?
I maybe I wouldn't deny it. Like if those seats are open and it looks like a good place to
Does
sit.
it depend on the comedian?
I
Tom
think
Papa
so.
seems like a kind person,
Yeah, I think it would
but I wouldn't
depend.
want like, who would I'd
Well,
be kind of nervous.
So
around.
I already have tickets to another comedy show there in January with
Mhm.
another comedian.
Who's
And
that?
Steph and I are both unsure if we would want to sit in the front again for him.
Who's that?
Mark Norman.
Oh yeah, he totally like, oh hey, oh what's over there? Oh
Yeah.
like totally like, oh watch out there. Oh.
I gotta watch his comedy again to see what kind of crowd work he does.
He also does like when Joe Rogan mentions like, he always fucking whistles after something.
Yeah.
He's a fucking whistler.
It's
I
like,
noticed.
well,
I
the
just didn't notice.
Jews.
Yeah,
The
the
Jews.
Jews.
You gotta get him.
Yeah,
I mean, I like him. He's funny, but I don't know if I'd want to do
being.
crowd work with him.
So, how long have you been married? Oh my goodness. You don't have kids, do you? Thank God. Oh, you're still young. Oh, the
Yeah.
Jews.
The Jews.
Yeah, he has a way of talking, and yeah, I'd be a little bit like unsure with him.
Yeah, that's how Steph and I both said the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still a
but
bit
with
in the dark.
with Tom Papa, it was fun. It was like, dude, it
Well,
was
when I
enjoyable.
listen to him and Joe Rogan, he seems like a down to earth person
Mhm.
when they talk,
Yeah.
and doesn't seem like a cruel man.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like he's not like, if he's trying to talk and make jokes, it's not to like make you cry or anything like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, it was fun. We enjoyed it. But yeah, definitely, I think it would depend on the comedian. If you
Also, if you're a great comedian, I think you would understand facial reaction.
yeah,
And if anything you said triggered the person, like, oh, like if you saw that, like, oh, like a fake laugh, you'd be like, all right, moving on. Like, and you wouldn't keep engaging, or you'd, I don't know,
Maybe,
try
right?
lightening. Yeah. If
Yeah.
you were uncomfortable with all the questions and was awkward, I don't think he'd want to keep talking to you. I think he would have moved on to someone who had more energy.
hmm
There's some people
Yeah.
that just don't want to be talked to, and yeah.
I don't know. I guess we were giving off the energy of like, hey, yeah, we're cool just shooting the shit with you while you're performing.
Yeah. Yeah, you have good laugh energy.
Yeah, I guess so, because we were laughing at like almost everything. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, you're a laughy guy.
yeah, it was fun.
I feel like, yeah, you're
Mr.
laugh.
Papa.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
one of the things I like about you.
Oh, thanks,
It's easy
man.
to make you laugh, and then it makes me laugh, and then ha 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 ha, ha, and then this is double our energy.
Yeah.
It's like
Thanks,
the high
dude.
five in Pro Force, and then yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of which, you want to take a little break and can talk some more?
Sure.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. See you in 5, buddy.
All right. Oh boy.
Boy, how are you, man?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, sir?
Not bad. Ready for round 2?
Hell yeah.
All right. You want to listen to something?
Yeah, I got a song in mind.
You know, it's funny. Um, our our video was partly blocked because
When?
of our last podcast.
Oh yeah, how come?
It was partly blocked, and for the reason was Harry
Oh.
Styles, Henry Styles,
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles,
Yeah.
and the only country that I guess here I thought I took a picture of it. Let me see if I took a picture of it. Colombia, on behalf of Colombia,
Mhm.
they I guess Colombia owns, is it Columbia Pictures or Music?
Columbia Music Records.
Yeah. Not the city, the country of Colombia. For some reason, I was like, how would they be in charge?
What did they? They didn't like it.
They did not want the people in Russia to hear his music.
Oh.
But I looked, and no one from Russia is listening to us. So I was like, I'm just gonna keep it in the podcast. Yeah.
They didn't want anybody from Russia listening to his music.
Yeah.
So they had it. So they blocked it from being viewed in Russia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
no one in Russia was listening to our podcast, so I was like,
Oh, so it wasn't worth editing it just for that, just for
Yeah.
Russians that aren't listening.
it's partially blocked just for the Russians.
Okay,
But they didn't want to listen to us in the first place.
interesting.
But you know, it's interesting that I never thought about certain companies just protesting Russia. Like, I don't want any people from Russia like listening, watching our shit. Like,
Yeah, it is
just take,
strange. Like that's pretty extreme.
I don't really think about it because I don't think about what we can't watch here in America.
Yeah,
If it's not like illegal, like things, like we can watch anything we want.
Mhm.
As long as it's rated properly, and if it's too much, then you can't get that R, right? Then I don't think you can do MA these days. I don't know.
you can't
Can you MA?
TVMA
But what's
Or
after R again? Explicit E?
NC-17.
Yeah.
They're doing that Marilyn Monroe one NC-17 with
Yeah, we talked about that.
Anna D. Ada.
So you think that's gonna be the new trend, trying to get that NC?
No, I think that's
Because
just
Deadpool made a Marvel rated R thing.
yeah.
So I'd like to see if that would open a gate if it is successful.
Yeah, maybe, right? If it mainstreams and is successful, I think it's going to be on Netflix. Then yeah, it could allow people to feel more free in going that direction if they want to make more edgy films.
Yeah.
But I think the NC-17 mostly hinges on sexual content. I believe.
So literally seeing dick and pussy,
Maybe,
or just a lot of dick and a lot of pussy.
maybe,
more.
possibly.
Yeah.
That at least that's my perception. Yeah.
Anyway, this is just a thought. All right, what's this song you want to listen to? Hopefully Columbia or any other record company
Doesn't mind.
doesn't want Russia to listen
They probably won't want Russia to listen to this one either.
to Creed. Just one of those days, my friend. It's one of my go-to karaoke songs.
Yeah, so you know it by heart. Good
Look in your eyes. But of course, if we sing it, it'll just be fucking delayed and we'll look like idiots here on the podcast. I don't know
yeah,
if
'cause-
we listen to it. It's like never on sync.
Between the two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to like
Maybe for you.
alternate lines or something.
Maybe for you because you're the one
Oh.
streaming it on your end. But for
Maybe.
me, I'd be Lag City.
Dun it. I'm a ghetto. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
So you know how we watched that Nico Avocado guy? The guy who, shout out to the person that did the video. His name is SunnyV2.
Mm-hmm.
But I went down a rabbit hole.
I watched another one of his videos as well.
Dude, you did?
I watched his video on Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah, I saw that one a while back. I didn't rewatch it, but was it just like showing Joe Rogan talking? Was it him or was it him talking?
It was
Like-
him talking about Joe Rogan's evolution from
Taekwondo.
where he started to where he is now.
Yeah. I think I saw that one. I gotta rewatch that.
Yeah, it was interesting.
The one I saw, there's a couple. One of them was a fitness model that went like mentally insane. He had to get checked in
Oh yeah?
because he started saying like he was God and stuff. Man, it's a common thing, man.
Really?
Yeah. So what happened was he's just naturally a gifted athlete, and he his body got so good that he became one of those fitness YouTubers. And he would do reaction things where he would take off his shirt in front of ladies and they would giggle and he would get like a lot of views and stuff, right?
Okay.
And he got so popular, he reached 1 million subscribers. But the dopamine of hitting that number and like not really having anything to reach affected how he felt. And then he's like, he took like 6 months off YouTube and he discovered ayahuasca. And then he's like, he started getting spiritual, talking about consciousness, how we're all one and stuff. And then people noticing that his YouTube channel started to change and stuff. And,
Yeah.
Man, I should just show you the fucking video, huh? I'm like,
Sounds pretty
it's-
fucking interesting.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Even though we're
let me tell you, he got so addicted to ayahuasca. Like, how many times a normal person do you think takes ayahuasca you hear normally?
I don't know, like once.
Once, and it's so crazy that
It's enough, right?
you don't want to do it for a year.
Yeah.
What he started doing was taking it every 2 hours.
Jesus.
And his downfall, dude. Sorry.
Downfall, huh?
SunnyV2 fitness guy. Man, when I was starting to talk, I wasn't gonna tell you about it. I was just gonna tell you a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But me
and
explaining it made me want to rewatch it.
Yeah. Sounds interesting.
This guy has a good. Oh, I also learned about Dan Blazarian, and I learned that like he wasn't really a really good gambler and stuff.
Yeah.
Like all this
Yeah.
facade.
He's
like,
a
what?
fucking bullshit artist.
He has a good one of that. I recommend that too. All right, man.
Conspiracy theory you ever know is 100% true. The government is reptilian overlords. Joe Rogan is in on it. Elon Musk is in on it. Tiger Woods is in on it. You can check my story. I've been messaging them. I am forgetting and knowing that is how I created the plan. I can't do the plan if I knew it the whole time because I'd be cracking up, so I make myself forget. I am infinitely intelligent, so I can make myself forget.
Conor Murphy once had a reputation as an extroverted, disciplined go-getter whose athleticism easily rivaled other top-tier fitness influencers. However, as the years rolled by and Conor's channel faded into irrelevance, his mental state would sadly decline alongside it.
I used to be so happy when I was a kid. This is called Times Market. I love this place because the Gospel of Thomas is where it's at. See, the people who wrote the Bible or...
I was actually put into a psych ward for over 2 weeks.
When in the psych ward, he said he was God. He was offered antipsychotic medication.
Every emotion in me is just rapid fire.
The whole universe is me. I am consciousness.
I know that Mom has a stronger belief in heaven than you, Dad. It's in essence, you can feel it. You can feel God within someone.
Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is a man who has a
Crazy lies, right? I could see it in your
Yeah.
I could see it in your face, Miguel. You're
The
just like,
madness. Oh
that's
my
why.
God.
Shout out to SunnyV2. He sells this, man. He finds a YouTuber that's like, dude, and he's really good, man. Shout out to
Cyborg,
Sunny.
strange podcasts, and the belief that he had become God were all captured right here on the YouTube platform, with his path to insanity beginning on the 9th of January 2016, when Connor Murphy would post his very first
This is
video
Untold
titled
Stories.
Connor Murphy Natural Body Transformation. The video began by stating that, quote, when he was younger he wasn't really the coolest kid in his class, before going on to show numerous photos of his skinny younger self. This would all change when he began to hit the weight room at the age of 13, building a pretty
13?
reasonable physique in the 4 years that followed. However, this had become even more impressive by his 21st birthday.
I thought you couldn't
having
live
built
till
his
you're
body to the
older.
point where he could stand out as
I
a
don't know.
fitness YouTuber on the
My
platform.
kid's looking at
He began by
13, bro.
posting simple workout and nutrition guides, in which it was clear that Connor had a genuine desire for improving the lives of his viewers.
It's to help you look as impressive as you possibly can for your next Instagram picture or YouTube video. Everyone wants to look good, and I'm gonna help you guys out.
These instructional
really?
videos were interwoven with basic fitness pranks, such as pretending to be a fitness mannequin in the mall. However, it would be when Connor posted the first video in what would become his Aesthetics on Omegle series that his channel began to explode. The premise of the series was pretty basic. He'd wait to match with females on Omegle before taking his shirt off and simply recording
Have
their
you seen
reaction.
Omegle?
Within 6 months of posting his first Aesthetics on Omegle
Seems
video,
familiar. It's like
It's-
wasn't there a different one?
Yeah. You meet random people on there
Yeah.
and you just talk to them.
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
What do you think of that? It's
So weird.
It's kind of weird. But it'd make good YouTube if we like if
Oh,
we were in a
man.
room together, like and we did our podcast live, I
Yeah.
would totally do like, hey, let's do a Omegle a day and then like talk to a
Oh my
random
God.
person. And that will be our podcast. Like talking to a random person and talking about what's going on that
It's,
day.
yeah, that'd be interesting.
Dude, come
It
on
could-
over here,
It
bud.
could get very uncomfortable.
It might be a hit or miss,
Yeah.
but I'd be down to try it if you are.
Yeah. Yeah. And of course we'd have to get their consent, right?
Is that how it works? I mean, they're
Yeah.
on here.
Yeah,
There's
but
a lot of people with. Oh yeah, but it'd be still nice to
but
have their
then
consent.
yeah, because like would we record it?
We'd probably tell them, "Hey, we're doing this podcast. Would you like to join us?" Why don't we start off like that? Anywho, this is the shop talk. We'll get back to this.
video, Connor Murphy had passed 100,000 subscribers. However, the most notable part about this video was the information it revealed to Connor. People were interested in watching him take his shirt off in front of girls, spawning a new series of bizarre prank type videos in which he would leave the bedroom and instead look for excuses to take his shirt off in public. There were classics such as Connor Murphy shirtless on the roof of Chipotle, Connor Murphy goes grocery shopping, and who could forget how to impress a girl instantly.
So if I can impress you in just 1 second, I get both of your numbers. So when does the timer start? Right now? So here's my phone, you guys can just put your numbers in.
The videos were incredibly cringy, however this was offset to some degree by Connor's self-awareness and likable attitude in the beginning.
I really hope you don't think that I'm too much of a douchebag, but even if you do, please subscribe because my view to subscriber ratio is getting absolutely insane.
However, even with the likable attitude, without context the videos were incredibly easy to roast. Individuals such as H3 True Productions, who was reigning supreme in the commentary genre at the time,
Did you
uploaded
listen to
this
them?
video titled
Every now and then.
I've always seen them, but only now they came on radar because I watched him talk about them too, and how money has gone to them and how they've changed and stuff. And I never knew anything about them, but
I could see that.
My Girl Is Leaving Me for This Guy to an audience of over 9 million.
So what do you think about Connor Murphy? First thing I think when I look at this guy is that when he's having sex, he's watching himself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying?
And while most YouTubers would see this level of criticism as a negative, it simply gave Connor Murphy another opportunity to display his humility.
Ethan Klein from H3 Productions. I've honestly been a long-time subscriber. All of his videos are hilarious, including his recent one.
My idol, Connor Murphy.
I think it's the best one yet. So you guys should totally go check it out.
Providing a pathway for Conor Murphy to hit 1 million subscribers only a year and a half after beginning his channel. However, while such a milestone would have been incredibly exciting for Conor Murphy, it seemed to trigger a serious decline in his motivation for making videos, as only 6 months after achieving 1 million subscribers, he disappeared from the platform for over 5 months. Upon returning, he'd upload only 8 videos within the space of a year, less than 1 per month, with only half of them cracking the 1 million view mark. As a result, Conor Murphy's average monthly view count began to tumble. He'd go from 20 million views per month at the beginning of 2018 to less than 5 million per month by the beginning of 2019, only 12 months later. In addition to his 5-month break, his decline in viewership had also been aided by a reduced interest for prank-related videos. In 2016 and 2017, his ideas were fresh and on par with the YouTube meta at the time. However, they were certainly feeling a little dated by 2019. As 2020 rolled around, the prank genre had not only become even more dated, but Conor was
are they even doing prank
Almost
videos
all of his
anymore?
viral ideas required outdoor
Remember
social interaction with females, which had been halted by US lockdowns, forcing him to return to older video ideas.
They have a video on him. He went crazy too.
Man, I wouldn't doubt it.
I went down a rabbit hole.
Whatever, all those prank people.
Yeah,
Angry
man.
Picnic. I think Angry Picnic is still doing
He too hit a milestone and got crazy because, like, I don't know, you lose your self meaning.
Who's that? Who did?
FouseyTube.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Years.
And I know it has
He's
been
just
forever
going
since
around
I've made
Vegas.
an Omegle video, but
Yeah.
since it's pretty much the only
And he
type of
faked
content
his
I can
shit,
film
some
right
of
now,
them.
I figured it was time to do another one.
Conor returned to the streets whenever
called
lockdowns
out.
were lifted.
On 6th Street, thank goodness it is back, like the good old days.
However, the overall limitation would drop his monthly view count to less than 3 million per month, forcing Conor to try a new career path. With a sane and coherent mind, Conor Murphy made the decision to move to LA in pursuit of becoming an actor, and while the potential of a new career path was incredibly exciting, this would be the point at which things began to go downhill rapidly.
For a while now, he's come under fire for his physique essentially deteriorating. Compared to when he first started YouTube, he's kind of like, doesn't look nearly as good as when he first started. It looks like he's probably lost about 10 to 15 pounds of muscle.
While Conor's physique was still incredibly impressive by average standards,
yeah,
it was
I mean-
becoming increasingly obvious that his body was
Yeah, but what if he's just not like his interest has changed? Can you blame him? Right?
Yeah, I mean that his previous physique is just living in the gym.
Yeah, that's godlike, and it's broccoli and chicken all the time. And what if you want to live your own life? And you know, it's not like he's trying to be Arnold and win 8 championships or something.
Yeah.
wasn't built to the same standard as
Also, he doesn't want to do fitness YouTubes anymore.
Mm.
Like, it's so played out to him. Like, ugh, I need to do something else, you know?
had been in the early days of his channel.
Is it just me, or is Connor looking a little smaller and less shredded? Not hating, just noticing. Bro, your videos are awesome, but what's wrong with you? You don't look like a bodybuilder. Your abs are disappearing. You don't look shredded. Focus on your physique more, bro, although I enjoy watching your vids.
Connor explained the reason for his loss of gains to be
body fat percentage.
Dude, you're changing. I don't like it.
Over the last few months or whatever, I've probably gained like 1 to 2% body fat. The second thing, man, is lighting.
However, others speculated that his weight loss might have been the result of some kind of addiction.
I don't look that skinny, do I?
You might, man.
Maybe. I mean, you're definitely bigger than me, but yeah, I have lost a lot. Well,
now
you
this
weigh
is
less, you weigh
scary.
less than me by a lot now because you've lost 31 pounds?
Something like that, yeah.
These suspicions would be confirmed to some extent when his friend and fellow YouTuber, Patrick Lyons, would upload a video explaining that in early 2020, Connor tried psychedelics for the first time.
Connor has taken a substance called ayahuasca. For the first time, he took it about a year ago, and when he took it a year ago, it is what led to the first period of concerning video content creation on his part related to what he called enlightenment.
The mentioned concerning video content began with this video in late 2020 titled Why I Deleted My Old Videos and How to Access Them, in which his audience would witness the first example of Connor giving up his old gym-related branding, replacing it with a much more hippie vibe, wearing a hoodie and necklace while standing in front of a damp rainforest poster. Throughout the video, Connor would discuss the many downsides of success in a relatable, articulate, and intelligent manner.
I reached this point of success. The great physique, the girls, the money. and I became depressed.
And while his new introspective message might have resonated with some, in the months that followed, it became blatantly obvious that Conor Murphy was diving deeper into what you might call the spirit realm, as his ramblings became increasingly incoherent.
Through deep meditation and consciousness work, you can realize that you can be free of the compulsive nature behind thought. Of course, you will still think, but there won't be any addictive qualities to that thought. You can detach from your thoughts and be the observer of the thoughts, rather than identify with the thoughts. That is probably the biggest addiction of all.
At around the same time, Conor would post a picture to his Instagram holding a graduation certificate alongside a caption reading, "I am now officially a doctor. That's right, I received an honorary doctorate in spirituality from the Los Angeles Development Church, an institute simply from making a donation. This honorary degree lets me legally use the doctor title in front of my name. I can legally be referred to as Dr. Conor Murphy." His former friend and fellow YouTuber Patrick Lyons, who had originally updated everyone on Conor's ayahuasca use, then went on to explain that Conor's dosage had increased substantially.
He took that ayahuasca the first time a year ago, and I don't know where along the lines these things happened, but he has increased his frequency of consumption to every 2 hours.
Which would also be reiterated by another friend of Conor called Jane.
I asked Conor, how often do you do ayahuasca? And he said, every 2 hours.
Conor's extreme dosage would become apparent when a channel called Micah would upload a video titled "We Went to Save Conor Murphy," in which Conor's apartment could be seen in complete and utter disarray, shown similarly in Jane's video.
I drove my car to Conor's apartment complex. There were a bunch of boxes and trash bags in front of his door. We went inside his apartment, and this is what I saw.
You.
What the hell?
It's getting spicy, huh?
What
Getting
is going
real
on,
spicy,
man?
dude. That's why I kept watching.
The stack of boxes was so huge that it took up half of the apartment and spilled out through the front door. Conor apologized for it being so messy, but said that he hadn't had time to clean because he'd been so busy making content.
I've just been so focused on getting up all this content. I just haven't had time to clean.
That's why I'm here. So I just started unboxing the mountain of packages, and it was a bunch of totally random stuff. Just a few of the things were a Harry Potter invisibility cloak, 12 cans of oxygen, and a cat tower. I asked him if he had a cat, and he said no.
Before he'd go on to imply that he'd completely given up on his bodybuilding diet.
How you been getting all your calories in?
Ron, I just eat whatever I want now.
Later in the video, Conor's mental health problems would be put on full display.
My name is Stewie Griffin in Belle Delphine. You like this? I'm about to eat some vegan macaroni and cheese. Vegan. It's made out of plants, just like your.
Right?
When the two guys who were filming the video left Conor's house, they'd receive this call.
The giant Zoom call. The world is on a giant Zoom call. Please, I'm begging you, man. I'll pay you anything. Please get over here.
Dude, yeah, I'll let you know. We probably will.
I will give you all the money in the world. It's a worldwide Zoom call.
All right, bro.
Okay, thank you. Please come back here. Thank you.
Dude, oh my... Showing that it clearly wasn't fake. In other videos, Conor appeared more sane. However, there were still signs of mental illness, such as this video in which he would attempt to pick up girls by telling them that he had become God.
I am God.
Okay.
I'm God. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I mean, why do you think you're God?
Interesting. So, well, why do you think that...
Dude, what are you thinking right now?
He is just... What the hell happened to him?
Speechless.
He
Conor's God complex
totally
would then
lost
lead him to produce.
He did. Well, I think ayahuasca 2 hours every 2 hours. I think that'll do it to you.
I guess so.
Even stranger videos, such as this one titled "Failing to Enlighten My Parents," in which he would sit in a Zoom call rambling incoherently to his mother and father for an hour and a half straight.
If you truly had faith and you knew that heaven on earth existed, that's the only thing you'd be searching for.
I'd be
You wouldn't
so
working,
worried
you
for my
wouldn't be
son.
Stressing. All you would be doing is doing everything you can to experience heaven on earth.
Accompanying these incoherent ramblings was a complete overhaul of his Instagram from a former aesthetic showground to a psychedelic wasteland.
He's starting to wear like costumes and shit, and he's like going around at nighttime doing weird stuff, and he starts posting these. Mario became enlightened when he realized that he is the pixels. You are living in the Matrix. Connor Zad, call me the
different
happy hatter.
dude.
He's wearing some costume.
In the early days of his channel, Connor
What's up? Your face is just like you're so surprised.
He's gone.
Dude.
Had talked about his passion for golf.
My two main, more serious sports were basketball and golf. I played those both in high school, and I play golf in college right now.
Which would be reignited in the strangest way after he had become enlightened, as explained by Derek from More Plates, More Dates.
I look at my DMs, your group, and it's called like Connor's like enlightened cult or something. The members of this group, it's like Connor, me, Tiger Woods, the PGA Tour, Keemstar, like the weirdest smorgasbord combination of individuals ever. And Connor is just like posting weird voice messages in his Matthew McConaughey accent. And I'm like, what are we doing here, dude? Like, what is going on? And presumably his enlightenment sort of led him towards the realization that he was going to win a major golf tournament professionally, as far as I understand.
In the same video, Derek would go on to explain that Connor had gone so far off the rails that he began posting his saved passwords to his public Instagram.
Him showing every single password on his phone that is saved, like every single account he has and the email associated with it, so like Bank of America, Amazon, even his Bang Energy password apparently.
Derek would then host a podcast talking about Connor Murphy with another YouTuber who would state that his actions seemed indicative of schizophrenia.
That is psychotic behavior.
Yeah.
That is very indicative of somebody with lingering mental instabilities, such as a family history of schizophrenia.
And while it didn't seem like things could possibly get any worse, they were about to. Connor's audience would come to find out that with every high, there's an equivalent low after he'd upload a video simply titled Goodbye. In this video, Connor would explain that he felt as though he was going insane, being at his, quote, mental breaking point.
What is happening? I've gone literally mentally insane. Over the past few days, I don't understand. I've hit my mental breaking point.
He then go on to state that he was doing anything to try and show his family how to be happy.
For 6 days, I've stayed up. I haven't slept.
6 days.
I wrote a 70-page book in 2 days to try and explain happiness to them. And it's crazy, but yeah, I'm crazy, but I just want them to be happy. I'm trying to save their lives. They don't realize how unhappy they are.
Before going on to leak his address,
you can come here to 16710.
After posting his address in a public YouTube video, police would pay him a visit before taking him to a psych ward where he would remain for 2 weeks. In the process, he'd remain in contact with his best friend, who'd state that even after being put in a mental hospital, Connor was unable to stop talking about his spiritual enlightenment.
So Connor spent 2 weeks in a psych ward, and I called him every few days. Rather, he called me, and we talked every few days, and he was able to get to a point where he was able to hold a normal conversation and speak normally, but yet one thing remained the same. The one thing that stayed the same was he just didn't want to talk about anything other than his enlightenment and his awakenment. It seemed to be the only thing that mattered to him.
After being let out of the psych ward, Connor would upload a video titled Yes, I'm Alive and I'm Sorry, in which he would state that the goodbye video was all an act, done for the purpose of potentially grabbing the attention of a movie studio.
I had this crazy idea. I'd make some acting reels that were so dramatic and so controversial that it would grab the attention of producers. And this would be my one final shot at becoming an actor in Los Angeles.
However, at a later date, he'd go on to release the book that he'd been discussing in the original Goodbye video.
I wrote a 70-page book in 2 days.
In which he would state that he planned on replicating the path of Jesus by faking his death so more people could focus on his spiritual message. What if I uncovered the true knowledge and was able to spread it to the world? What if I thought up the most mind-blowing YouTube stunt of all time to spread it? What if I could start to awaken other people and change the world? What if I could actually tell the modern-day story of Jesus? I had some work to do, before showing that the psych ward did little to bring him back to reality, in another statement reading, I recently had what the doctors called a manic episode and I call a spiritual awakening. Okay, I admit, there might have been some mania involved, but I can promise you not an ounce of it was negative. Perhaps in his own mind, none of it was negative, however, his total subscriber graph told a different story. Since he began to lose his mind in 2020, Connor has lost over 150,000 subscribers and now barely gains over 1 million views per month. He'd also mentioned in a recent video that he didn't have any money left.
The moral of the story is that I'm broke, so if you have a business opportunity for me, maybe you want to help me get some brand deals and make some commission. At this point, I have zero shame and I'm open to pretty much anything.
However, he does sound fairly sarcastic, so this might have been a joke. The silver lining to the story is that Connor has deleted almost all evidence of his crazy spiritual phase, replacing it with fitness content as he had posted in the past. His spiritual channel titled Connor Murphy Talks, on which he used to post incoherent ramblings, went completely silent until 1 month ago, at which point Connor returned with a normal articulate story relating to his high school days, in which he's looking and sounding substantially healthier than he had been 12 months ago. Almost all of his comments discuss the obvious recent improvement in Connor's
alive,
life,
dude.
so hopefully his
Man,
insanity was
he didn't
nothing more
die.
than a minor hiccup in what will become an incredibly
I
successful
thought he
life
died.
over the long term.
Oh, this was pretty good too. Like why
Pretty-
why
Nickelback.
Nickelback became the most hated band.
Hmm.
It was pretty interesting. I was telling Janice like, yeah, like they became so hated, and then when people started giving me that nickname, like it was like I'm associated with a hated band, and it made me mad.
Yeah.
It's like what? I'm like Nickelback, you know? I had their CD, but I remember at the time, I don't remember anything bad said about them. But it was
Yeah.
only till after, and then it's like, oh, you own the CD Nickelback, and it's like a shame thing. You have to hide it.
Wait, why was your nickname Nickelback?
Because of my long hair.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so random.
But it's Dave Grohl or Nickelback.
Yeah, I can see Dave Grohl.
Well, it's because I looked more rockerish around breakdancing people.
Mm,
So I think that's why they gave me that name.
Nickelback.
Yeah.
That's funny. Nickelback.
All right. That's pretty interesting, huh?
That was
His
interesting.
life just he had it all. He had the great physique. The ladies like were so
Mhm.
attractive, but doesn't mean you're happy. you
No.
know? You're
No,
like
he's
you're searching for something, and I think he thought he found it with his enlightenment
Mhm.
and just telling everyone that he's God. But
Dude, that was so cringy.
what happened, just not sleeping, that's what fucked him up. Like insomnia, like I think something happened, you start hallucinating when you haven't slept.
Yeah.
Like sleeping is so important. And you said he didn't sleep for 6 days. Then you're fucking
Yeah.
nuts. And that whole time you're writing, right? So when you're
Mhm.
writing, you're just in your own brain. You're in your own brain that haven't slept for 6 days, just typing away. Like
Yeah, just alone with your thoughts in the
You have
worst
no-
possible way.
you're alone in your house. There's no one there, not even a cat, not even like a dog to like, hey, do you want to go outside and walk? No. Just by yourself like a fucking mole person.
A mole person. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I guess that's where crazy comes from.
Yeah. I'm surprised, like his parents must live far away then.
Yeah, if they were
Just like-
on a Zoom call with him.
And it seems like his friends are taking care of him there. I'm like,
Mhm.
where are the parents? Did they come down to like support? Well, he's in the psych ward. I would have liked to know that information. It seemed like his friend came, but I'm like, his mom and dad didn't come down.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know. Maybe his parents are
Sunny
just let-
V2, man. You
let
make
it let it happen.
Sunny V2, man. You make a good doc. You reel me in good.
Draw you in.
Oh, I saw another one from him where a girl faked how much followers she had. Like she was 1 million followers, but people got suspicious, like, what? Like, what's going on here? And they
Mhm.
looked at her like ratio, and it was too low for a 1 million person.
Okay.
If you're the amount of likes she was getting was like 100 or something like that, and that like the average for a million follower one is around like 2,000 kind of thing, 5,000
Yeah.
likes. So her like
Yeah.
ratio is off.
Oh yeah, way low.
So
for a
they're calling
million.
her out, and then all of a sudden, after that call out, like all these likes came all of a sudden,
Really?
and then they found out, they looked into each person, and then they're like, they're only followed by her, like they're all fake.
It's all bots.
Yeah, it's run by her mom and her, but they just fade it. They tried to fake it till they make it, but
What
someone
do you
caught up.
mean? They made a bunch of fake accounts
Yeah, dude.
on their own.
They had some kind of bot system to make a crap ton of followers.
Oh my god. What was this on?
What is this? A SunnyV2 React channel? I'm just gonna keep showing you SunnyV2 videos.
Well, you're telling me these crazy stories.
Because they're really good. Okay, let's. You want to watch that at the very end?
No. I think one a night is plenty.
All right.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right, we'll get back to some topics now then.
Oh my god, dude.
But spicy. Ever since Nico Avocado,
He's a spicy guy, man.
and that British accent.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
It just draws you in. It's calming.
Let me tell you a story today. All right. Anything you want to talk about?
So I have a follow-up story to a previous story that I told.
Ooh. Any machetes, chainsaws I should know? Oh,
it's the machete related one.
Really? The guy? You know who he is and everything? The one that got ran over?
The one that got his fucking arms chopped off.
Oh shit.
The 7-Eleven guy? Remember?
Oh crap.
He got his arms chopped off by the 7-Eleven.
What about
employee?
the other guy? The one that got ran over. He
Who
got
got-
ran over by an SUV. Got boom. Not got ran over. Got hit by.
I don't know what happened with him.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have this follow-up.
All right.
You want me to
tell.
look?
No,
I
no,
think
no,
he's
no.
just in jail.
So what's this follow up on this guy?
All right. So the victim, the guy that got his arms chopped off at 7-Eleven.
Oh man.
So he was trying to go to the mainland to try to get his limbs reattached. But the prosecutor's office is making it hard for him to do that. They don't want him to leave the state.
You mean it's still in ice right now?
I don't know. But it's not reattached.
They're trying to reattach it. It's just in ice, like an ice box or something.
Yeah.
Mr. Bean style.
So I'm asking myself, I'm like, he's the victim. Why are they like telling him he can't leave the state to get his arm reattached?
Is it because they maybe think he's the provoker?
Well, so it turns out he is the suspect in another case.
Oh, so he's not like a clean person.
No, he's already got charges pending or charges filed for a stabbing in Waikiki.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought this guy was a clean guy. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So he is a stabber in another case and the victim in this case.
He's like, oh man, this brought attention to me. God damn it. I just his hand.
So it makes me wonder, like, I wonder if he provoked the 7-Eleven employee. Like, hey man, I stab people. Don't fuck with me. And the 7-Eleven guy's like, oh yeah? Well, I cut people's arms off.
Wait, the 7-Eleven guy is the one who did the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this story is about the victim or / suspect in the other case or perpetrator.
Yeah. Man. Well.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Well.
Crazy,
sorry,
right?
dude. You're gonna keep. How long?
When I
can
heard
you
that, yeah.
Keep your arm on ice. Huh?
Life of crime, man.
Yeah. It's like. Just guilty somewhere else, but I
It's
thought
like
you were innocent.
live by the sword, die by the sword kind of thing.
Yeah. So, how did we view it before? We thought there was a scuffle between them.
Well, yeah, we kind of were like, hey, I'm not trying to victim blame, but like, what would lead somebody to want to chop your fucking arm off?
Yeah, we did say that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now it
So
seems
now we
that,
know that this guy's not a clean one.
No, he's a
Was this
stab.
a lost episode where like
He's
you find out, oh, I secretly have these handcuffs, but you didn't know, like
Yeah.
a Kate thing.
Yeah. He's the criminal, man. He's the guy. He
I
stabbed
was
the guy.
rooting. Oh, I felt sorry for you, Nick Stabber.
It's almost like it was karma.
I would imagine if you provoke, you get what you ask for, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Isn't it like even like in fighting, like you the guy provoking, you're like, man, I want this guy to get knocked out, like, oh, like the one who's cocky.
Yeah.
Provoke.
Yeah. Yeah. You're definitely not rooting for them, right?
Anywho, well,
Yeah.
sorry, dude, can't get your arm back.
We'll see.
They can only do it in the mainland. They don't have that.
Yeah, I guess
or
we don't have
a specialist.
Yeah, we don't have a specialist that can reattach limbs like that.
Why you get a arm specialist, man?
Crazy,
A limb-
right?
a limb specialist.
Freaking, I didn't realize I lived in the backwaters, man.
Or is it just covered by his provider or something like that?
No, I think there isn't one here. I don't think so, right? Otherwise, they would have just gone
We gotta
that
go
way.
like Stanford or something.
I don't know. Maybe
I don't know anything about hospitals.
Stanford medicine, huh?
We have the best scientists and doctors here.
Cutting edge technology.
The latest. All right. Anything else you want to talk about?
The rest is just things that I've watched.
Oh, okay. Me too. It's basically just things I've watched and maybe a trailer that we can watch. I was watching maybe like 3 weeks ago. I was watching The Lost City a little bit with Sandra Bullock.
Oh, yeah.
Bullock.
Lost City of D.
Bullock.
Or the Lost City. Yeah, Bullock.
Bullock
Sandra
or Bullock?
I think it's Sandra
Is it
Bullock.
Filipino in me? Bullock.
Bullock.
Oh,
Sandra
do you eat
Bullock.
Bullock? Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock and Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt.
Channing Tatum, man. Brad Pitt.
Oh
is,
yeah, he was a throwaway character.
He was, dude. You would think they would be a better match, but they wanted the.
But
the
he was
older
filming Shibuya, not Shibuya. Fuck, I keep saying that.
Bullet Train.
Bullet Train.
Shibuya.
And it was funny. I saw Oscar in there, and I was like you said with Michael Scott, when you see a character, you just can't. It's just Oscar.
Yeah, right. It's just fucking Oscar.
And I was like,
Harry
oh my
Potter's
god, this is
Potter.
fucking it's Oscar, dude. That's another one. I saw a Weird Al thing, and I was like, he's gonna play Weird Al, Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to watch that trailer with you. I didn't watch it.
Oh, nice. I don't think I've seen it either.
Nice. We'll end with that then.
Cool.
So I saw him like be like that boat guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a little weird. I was like, okay. Threw me off just because it's Oscar. Then maybe like 3 weeks later, Janice wanted to put on a movie, and I never watched it before, and she's never. But it's A Proposal, and it's with Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. Did you watch that?
Kind of seen it, kind of didn't.
Yeah. Just so happens, fucking Oscars in that movie too, dude.
What the fuck?
And in this town, he plays this guy who has multiple roles, and he was like the guy that owned the shop, and then he was the local stripper man. He was like playing a stripper, dude. Like, oh man, I have to see if they have the scene because it fucking made me laugh. It's fucking Oscar as a stripper.
Oscar.
And it's just, yeah, it was really funny just seeing him in all these different roles. Oscar, The Proposal, Dance. Oh, it's kind of small, but I guess this will do. All right, this is what I saw, and I was just like, "What the fuck? It's Oscar." Thanks for stopping so awkwardly. Oh, okay, stop! Don't. It's Oscar.
Yeah, that was priceless.
You can't. Yeah.
Can't unsee that.
Can't unsee it.
No, you can't. That
My
was
God.
quite a sight.
Quite, man. All right. I guess I'll talk about what I've been watching. It's like, I guess in a row what I've been watching. I got like, kind of, along with the SunnyV2 thing, it's kind of like learning about people's lives and stuff.
Yeah.
And Untold was like a similar feeling because I love that Manti Tale story. So I decided, what else haven't they told me, huh? What haven't they told me in this world? These untold stories. So I went down a rabbit hole and saw a couple.
Yeah.
Did you watch any?
No, not since I've only watched those two.
Which one was the two?
The Manti Teo and the Caitlyn Jenner one.
Oh, I watched that one. So that was
nice.
When I didn't know what a decathlon was till I watched that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I didn't really know the depths of it, I should say.
It's all the track and field events.
Yeah, but also like, just when you think about what you have to think about with your body weight, like you don't want to be too big because you can't.
Yeah,
do
that's
the
why
jump.
world's greatest athlete.
Yeah,
like the perfect physique.
Yeah, and you can do the hurdles and stuff like that. And he had his weak parts, and some people had their strengths, like they can jump more and things like that. But he was like, I'm gonna be the runner guy at the very end.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was
Just
really
the
cool.
will. Yeah.
It's a common theme when I seen at least 3 or 4 of these, that there's like people have issues. Like, and that's what drives them. Like, it's like, well, I have problems, and this is why I am a champion. Basically, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I saw that with what was that other one? I'm trying to recall which one I saw that he was a champion in. I'm blanking in.
Champion, huh? Tiger Woods?
No, it was about the other Untold.
Oh, it was another
one I
Untold.
watched. Besides Caitlyn.
Not the Malice in the Palace, was it?
No. But I watched that one. That was a pretty good one. Now I'm blanking on it, but
I don't know, dude.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
I can't
It's all
remember
good,
that.
dude.
But the An one was pretty good.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it kind of made me recall things because I wasn't really a part of that scene.
Yeah,
but I
you're-
recalled a lot of people around me.
Yeah.
Being of that scene.
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember anyone of that era that speaks out to you, like a famous basketball star name?
From N1?
Yeah.
Professor, I think.
Oh, nice. Very good.
The white dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the one that, because he was a white dude, I guess.
You remembered him. I
was
didn't even
Professor.
remember him.
Yeah.
He had a lot to prove, being the white guy.
Yeah.
And he was so young.
Yeah.
He was the runt, like it's like a little kid.
He's the one I remember.
And it just reminded me like Eminem, because Eminem was in the NBA Street 2 kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
It's a good game, man. Like an NBA Street, man. I want to play that.
Boom shakalaka.
Is that one of the things?
Yeah.
Do you think they have someone has a screen of that game?
I'm sure they do.
Right? Someone
Yeah.
screen capture that shit?
Why wouldn't they? I'm sure we could find fucking YouTube videos of gameplay.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, do you remember the name Hot Sauce?
Vaguely.
That one was like the one I remember. Like that's everyone liked Hot Sauce.
Yeah, it
'Cause
sounds.
she would do the ones with like the basketball and the shirt, and it would go around.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kind of thing, and everyone was like, "Oh,
Hot sauce.
hot sauce." But
Too hot to try.
it was
Spicy.
It was a sad downfall, just because well, you have to watch it. But I don't want to spoil anything, but it's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Cool.
The Malice and Palace was pretty good too. Just
Yeah.
like spice.
Spice. It's the spice of life.
Because you can see all the angles of what went down. And
Yeah.
what that person
That one
was
sounds interesting. Yeah.
what this person was thinking in the moment this happened. And
Mhm.
where were all the police? Like there's no security going on.
Because how long did it go on?
What when the brawl or something?
The fight. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It kind of stopped. Like there's a brawl between the players, and it kind of
Mhm.
stopped. The person that was in the brawl, like, was just on the side, like, all right. I think he was
Ron
going
Artest,
through-
right?
Yeah, the meta guy. He was
Meta
like,
World Peace.
I had a therapist, and I had to learn about breathing. And I was on the side practicing my breathing. He was just laying down, like, okay, 1, 2, 3, and then boom, a drink just fucking hits him in the middle of meditation. You fucking, can you imagine? All right, I'm gonna calm down, and then when you're doing that, you're the most triggered. You're like, how dare you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
He's trying to keep his anger in check, and somebody provoked him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it was because one of the players, like, he threw like one of those sweatbands at him, and he had a lot of these sweatbands on him, and he was throwing at him.
Yeah.
And I think if you're all these people watching, and you're watching the players, you're kind of like feeding their energy, right? Like, oh, they're throwing something at him. Why don't I just chuck something at them and join on?
Oh
I
my
think they
God.
would enjoy this, right? Then that caused the chaos. He started fighting with like a couple fans.
Oh,
Then other
jeez.
fans jumped on, and then it got all crazy.
What
And
the
then they pull
fuck?
them out, right? And they're like, "We're the fucking security guards." There's only
Yeah.
like 3 policemen on duty.
Oh
and stuff.
man. For this
And
whole
then,
NBA game
Yeah,
arena.
and then they were trying to like pepper spray the players. Like, no, you're supposed to escort them out to safety. They're like, at the players, dude. They're the ones that are at risk, and you're making it worse by fucking putting pepper spray in their face.
My God. Sounds like a shit show.
And then Meta, he's just like, okay, everything's cooled down. For some reason, a fan decides to come down to the court, and he does the classic. He pulls up his shorts and he does this.
What?
The stance of fighting, right? You have baggy pants, you pull it up, like, and you do this
On
cocking
the court? In the middle of the court?
you're cocking the shoulders, and your hands are about to go up, and he noticed that energy right away, Meta, and just went boom. Because he's not waiting for this guy to punch him, but this guy is squaring up, right? You're doing this, I'm gonna square up with you, like,
With Meta?
yeah.
Or
And it became a brawl after that, a
Oh
little.
my God.
Just energy, man.
Angry energy.
It's that crowd mentality.
Mob mentality,
Mob.
right? Chaos. Just
Ever since
chaos in the
Woodstock,
crowd, man.
Woodstock, man, you don't just like, it's craziness, man.
Chaos in the crowd.
I see like the craziness in the what's that, Burning Man? And you see those pictures from above. Like, wow, this is like, they're actually making it happen. It's working. They have fresh water. they have security and
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
because nobody's needing for anything,
yeah.
so they are able to stay civilized.
You know when it was really hot here and
Mhm.
we were walking like on asphalt and I was like, man, this is what the Woodstock people felt like. And I was just imagining having all these people near me along with the heat
Yeah.
and no water or shit water.
Oof.
Dude, how do you
I would-
survive? I would
I
have
would
died.
freak out too.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I
Sounds
drink a lot of water, so I'm thinking without water, I don't know. I'd be a cranky bitch.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. I watched Fragrant Foul one. That one was about the basketball referee, and he was gambling on their own games. He was
That's a new one, right?
betting on. It's pretty good. Let's see. Anything else about that? Maddie Fish. Oh, there's a tennis one that was really good. Untold.
Oh yeah,
About
man, you watch them all?
dude, I was like on a binge in one, dude. Two friends that grew up doing tennis,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a breaking. It's called breaking point, but it gets to a point where, you know, he's at the top. He has that like oh, I finally reached the top million subscriber feeling, and you're just like, okay, what now? And then he had like anxiety and shit like that, because what happened was during his era people were upset that there wasn't any good American tennis players. Like, oh, the McEnroes, he's gone. Like, there's no one in America to step up. So they had these two good friends, you know, trying to be the stars of America. And he ends up being like, oh yeah, he's our guy that got us to, you know, the top thing and made America proud, right?
Yeah.
But the
But
next
he's not a
season,
household name.
no, but everyone loved him. They're like, oh, you make America proud, right?
Yeah.
But the next season he's playing really bad, and like he's doing so bad that his coach on an interview, he was like, he went on the locker room and heard like one of his old coach, and he said he played horrendous, and like that word got to his fucking head, horrendous, and
jeez,
he started getting anxiety, and like, yeah, the only place he could relieve his anxiety is tennis.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, this is the only place where this anxiety is not gonna attack me. But in the middle of one of his games, it hit him where, like, oh, not even the tennis, my place of sanctuary, can stop me from this anxiety I feel. And he went kind of down the deep end.
Man. Oh yeah.
And then
He's
everyone's like,
living for
oh,
that.
you're letting us down. You're letting America down. Like, you know, like,
jeez.
And you listen to that shit. It sucks. Especially if they put you on a pedestal just to tear you down right
Yeah.
after.
I feel like that's always the case with a lot of notable people, right? The limelight, the
You're the
climb
hero,
up the hill, you hit
but
the
then-
summit, and then but nothing lasts forever, and next thing you know, you're getting kicked down.
Yeah, they kick you down and they let you get fed by the wolves, and they don't give a shit about you.
It's
and-
dog eat dog, man. The
It
hierarchy.
does something to your psyche though, because it feels good to be loved.
Yeah, that's the same as what's his name? That guy we just watched.
Yeah, it was probably feeling good. He got 1 million subscribers. Like, look at everyone
Yeah.
loves me.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know. What
There's
happens
more.
when you get skinny and people are like, dude, what happened to you, dude?
Criticize you, right?
Sucks.
More
don't wanna talk-
mukbang.
I don't
More
wanna-
mukbang.
I don't want my podcast to get big and you guys make me feel bad and then I can't talk about things. God. It's, yeah.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah. There's one I want to watch. Maybe we can talk about next one. But it's Bob Ross.
Oh, it's an Untold, or just
No.
Bob Ross in general?
If it was Untold, that'd be great. Like
I
a
didn't know
sports.
Bob Ross was an athlete.
But it's called Bob Ross: Accidents, Betrayals, and Greed.
My God.
Someone fucking screwed up. I watched like the first 5 minutes, and it
Yeah.
was like, wow, like Bob Ross with his career. Then they showed his son, like kind of old, like you looks like our age, maybe a little older.
Okay.
What they did to him was fucked up. And then I was like, okay, well you got me.
That's
I
it.
want
That's all
to
it
see.
took?
I want to see what happened. Why did they screw him over?
That's all
You
it
know?
took.
It's like I'm gonna watch that.
They fucked him. They fucked him real good.
That's how you can get me into a show just like that.
Alright. What did they do to Bob Ross?
Right? I think that's everything. That's everything I want to say. Oh, you're a Hulu guy.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a button on Hulu that I didn't understand. I was gonna watch. I think we watched something on there, but there was play, bookmark, and something other thing, and there was record. And I'm wondering, why do you need to record? It's not
I
like
don't
Vivo. Like we're not doing that anymore. Like, can't you just download? Wouldn't you just say download? Would you like to download this thing?
Was it something that was live? Because they do live TV too, right?
No, it wasn't like a live thing. It was like a movie. So I was like, why do you need to record? I didn't really understand.
I never noticed that. I'll take a look next time I go on Hulu.
Yeah, if you see it, let me know.
Yeah.
I'm too scared to press it. Like I don't want to record. What am I gonna record? I just want to press play and watch. You know?
You're piquing my interest, man. What's going on? So you can log into Hulu on the computer, right?
Yeah. Why don't you screen? Oh, is it even gonna let you?
I don't know. Let's see what
Because
happens.
Netflix doesn't let you see shit.
Let's
Well,
see.
do they let you see the interface at least? Not just a movie they don't want you to see.
Can't I log in and try to watch something and see what it is?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. What's going on, man? Okay. So I'm on Hulu.
Sharing the screen. All right.
Series premiere. Tell Me Lies. Let's get some details. All right. What do we got? Play, watch party, add to my stuff. I guess it's different than the smart TV, the
Yeah.
interface.
It's a little different. Can we try a movie instead?
Okay.
Let's see, because I think I watched a movie.
This is 40.
Oh yeah, we watched Kindergarten Cop, and it may have been on Hulu.
Same. I think it's got to be a different interface on the
Okay.
smart
Just
TV.
my TV is different than.
Yeah.
Oh, you have it on your TV though, right?
Yeah, I'll check it out later.
Cool. I was just curious about that since Hulu's your jam right now.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think it's time. Let's watch the Weird Al trailer.
Wait, we didn't talk about the stuff that I watched.
Oh, sorry, dude. I think I was just going down my list and I thought we were done. My bad.
The fuck, man? Cut me off.
Cutting you off.
So, this past weekend we watched Elvis.
Oh, hey. How was it, man?
It was not what we thought it was going to be. We thought it was going to be more akin to
More biopic-y?
Yeah,
Like-
Bohemian Rhapsody or Rocket Man, right?
I didn't watch those two.
Mm.
But you like those?
Yeah, those were good. you felt like you got to know the person, the musician, kind of like how you got to know Queen Elizabeth, right?
Yeah.
Same kind of thing. You felt like you learned their story. With Elvis, I feel like we didn't really get to know him.
Was it trying to be too fancy with the storytelling?
Yeah,
Because it seemed
was.
very like very high production,
Mm-hmm.
but it didn't feel like the soul of Elvis. Like you're
No.
trying to present me like this really, I don't know, sexualized Elvis or something. I don't know if it's sexualized in the movie, but from the, the trailer I watched,
Yeah.
maybe I'm judging that too much, but you know what I mean. Like it just didn't feel like Elvis when I saw him.
Well, yeah, and it didn't be, and the biggest reason why is because it's not even told from Elvis's point of view.
Whose point of view is it told?
It's told
the guy,
from
Tom Hanks.
Tom
Let me tell you,
Hanks'
I'm gonna make
point
you a
of-
star.
Yeah, it's told from Tom Hanks's point
So
of view.
what? Do you like Tom Hanks in that movie?
Well, he's
Did
the
he sound
manager
weird?
that takes advantage of Elvis. So why do we want to hear about Elvis from the guy that took advantage of him?
That took his money. Do you have a weird nose in that?
Yeah, he did.
Well, he has a weird nose in Pinocchio too. What's up with him these days?
I don't know, man.
I'm starting to like his I used to like thinking he was like a prestige person. Now I'm like, I don't like these roles you're doing,
Yeah, he's kind of going downhill in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. I feel bad because I like Tom Hanks,
Yeah, man. I mean, you gotta come down sometime, dude. You can't
Yeah.
always be the top dog.
But hey, he doesn't even know us, so he's not offended. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. But yeah, I just felt like I didn't get to know Elvis by watching this movie. Not really. Because like with Bohemian Rhapsody, you were with the band, you were following Freddie Mercury like when he was alone, and it was basically from his perspective. And same thing with Rocket Man, it was Elton John's perspective. But this one,
I think my dad said the same thing. He liked those two, but he said he didn't like Dirt, which was about Motley Crue. And I don't know if you ever watched that.
I didn't no.
But I think he said it wasn't about the music, and it was about the sex and drugs, or I don't know.
Yeah,
But I was wondering, maybe it's just, I don't know, is it touching more about the music or no?
Not even the music.
Music slow and different.
They put modern remixes on his music, and they had freaking rap. They had people rapping.
Dude, are you telling me? Did they do it like the one with that Tobey Maguire movie I hate? Oh, I fucking hate that movie.
Which one?
With Leonardo and DiCaprio and him, Gatsby. I hated that movie. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah.
Because you have this era you're presenting, this old fucking New York, and then you have H to the Izzo. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Funny that you say that because it's from the same director.
Oh, no wonder. Are you fucking kidding me?
I am not kidding you, dude.
Oh, I should have known to stay away from that.
I fucking
What?
am not kidding you,
You
dude.
this blah 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 guy.
Yeah, this is the guy, dude.
Baz Luhrmann.
Great Gatsby. William
Dude,
Shakespeare's
fuck
Romeo
this
and Juliet.
shit. Oh.
Moulin Rouge, Australia. Yeah, that's his. That's his catalog.
Oh my god, dude! I'm sorry for you. I didn't know.
Yeah. So it was like Moulin Rouge. When I
But
heard
did you
that
know
this was-
about? Did you know about how I felt about the Gatsby already?
No, but that's
this is the
exactly
first time I
how
told you. Because I fucking hate that movie. Because I like the old timiness.
Yeah.
And I remember there. Here, can you put up What is that song called? Gatsby. It's Tobey Maguire looking at people
But
like this.
but it was like tied up with Jay-Z.
Yeah, looking at him like this. And it's H to the Izzo, like he's all drunk. Like, why are you showing? Can you play that for me?
Okay.
I fucking hate
That's how I felt, man. I felt like, dude, this movie was
joke.
not about Elvis.
Man,
Like you're not even highlighting him.
You can't even like
or
take your...
his music. Why
Wait.
you're just banking on the name Elvis?
You rented it?
No, it was on HBO Max.
Oh,
so it was,
yeah. You can't even like take your money back. Like you can't take your time back. That's all.
No. Yeah. So what about the Great Gatsby party scene?
No, Jay-Z song. There has to be.
Jay-Z.
It's like on the bridge, like they're on a car.
Uh-huh.
They're driving.
Jay-Z scene?
Jay-Z scene. I don't know if that whole fucking
movie has Jay-Z.
movie has
right?
Jay-Z,
Didn't he
though.
do a whole album to the fucking movie?
There it is. Gatsby car and the bridge clip. Fucking shit. This fucking shit. H to the Izzo and this back in the day. Why are you doing so? Adding rap back in Elvis days is come on.
Yeah, it's not even Elvis's fucking music. It's ridiculous. He's a fucking musician.
But thanks to Wayfair.
So stupid.
By the time we reached the bridge, I was impossibly confused.
Oh my god.
Like,
what the hell is going on?
I didn't know what to think.
I thought of that in the future.
City scene from the Queensboro Bridge is always the city scene.
See, look, this looks so epic and like old.
Mm-hmm.
And you add H to the Izzo and it cuts you off of what you're thinking. Like,
Yeah.
what? This is not this time.
Yeah, so
They even started the movie with rap. I remember they showed the old time New York map and they
Mhm.
had rap to it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Ugh. Left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, dude. That's
I didn't
exactly
even
how
watch
felt.
it.
Yeah.
I'm imagining that scene, but the whole movie.
It's the same. It's like this is even Elvis's music. You're not even. This has nothing to do with Elvis. He's just kind of in the background, honestly.
What?
Like as far as his essence, I didn't get to know him, and I didn't get to appreciate his music. So
I feel
why
like
did you-
there's probably a scene where he's like floating in water, like, oh, I'm thinking about my life. Like I don't know. I wouldn't come across him floating in water scene. Like he seems like the type.
I don't know. I can't remember if there was anything like that. Yeah.
Wouldn't cross my wouldn't yeah. if
Wouldn't
it
surprise
happened,
you.
Wouldn't surprise me. Well, anything else you want to add to that? I already said my piece.
No, it was just I didn't enjoy it, and I was very disappointed, and it's a shame because I was kind of looking forward to it because I thought it would be like
Well, the trailer looked like it was hypey.
Yeah.
And I didn't sense any of that guy's essence in there.
Yeah, crazy, right?
If
So
you
I
would have
thought
showed
it
me
was-
rap on that, then I would have been like, get the fuck out of here, and I would have never
Yeah,
watched.
I felt robbed, man. It's a damn shame.
Damn shame.
It is.
Alright, what's the
So
next?
we also watched another movie, a Gerard Butler movie.
Butley. 300. You watched it again.
No, a new movie.
Sparta. Oh,
that just came out.
What's he doing these days? What's
So,
he putting around?
I don't
with
remember.
Sandra Bullock's buttocks.
I think the last time I brought him up on the podcast was about the other movie that he did, like
Fallen. We talked about a whole bunch of Fallen, Olympus Fallens, and
No, I was talking
Washington
about
had fallen.
Greenland.
Greenland has fallen. What was Greenland again?
That was the one where there was a asteroid coming to hit the Earth,
Damn.
and like it showed like societal collapse, and his family was called up to go to the bunkers.
Is this man? Is this a theme of the era of like Don't Look Up? Like, were everyone thinking about that?
I don't know. It just I feel like it was more so a critique of like, or just showing how quickly society can collapse and what the end of society would look like.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm drawn to like Walking Dead stuff. I like seeing what humans would do once all the titles are stripped and like, hey, I was like a janitor, but like here, I'm the king, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I'm the king, baby.
I was just a lonely janitor.
Lonely janitor. Yeah, so it was so that was good. But the new movie that we watched that just came out was called Last Seen Alive.
Last seen alive. Was he the last one to be seen alive, or someone he
No.
loved to be last seen?
Yeah.
And okay.
See,
so is
but
it like a wife? Is it a daughter?
it is a wife.
Oh, it's a wife. Oh, how original. Just
How original. But see,
oh,
the
what?
twist is they're getting separated. Like he was driving her to her parents' house to drop her off.
Oh, so the
for-
plot is they think that you got rid of her. Dun,
The-
dun, dun.
The cops do anyway.
Okay. So they're the ones leading him to his story, like, oh, I better run away from the cops and figure out the story.
Yeah.
Fugitive style.
Exactly.
Is this the fugitive? This is the fugitive all over again. Like someone
They-
killed his wife, you know. And
Well,
then-
I mean, they weren't after him, but he kept like he was digging. Why don't I just show you the trailer? I
Sure,
feel like
why not? I need to see his butt. And his lure. His butler.
his butler. Sicko.
Sandra butt talks. Buttlocks? Oh, wait, was it?
Bullocks.
Bullocks. Oh,
So-
bollocks.
Check mark, right? I can trust the check.
Yeah, trust the checks.
Trust the checks.
Hey everybody,
Love the
Ken Trace here
skin.
with Schematica and Aller.
These fucking ads.
No, because it didn't tell me.
I think it's R.
Ah.
Yeah, it was pretty
Oh.
good.
Can
I
you
was like-
imagine? So go ahead.
I was like making fun of it when I first saw the trailer. I'm like, this looks kind of cheesy. Gerard Butler.
Well,
What
were you
happened?
going along with your cheese? Were you going? Were you feeling?
Well, actually, watching the movie, it was pretty fucking compelling.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good one. I enjoyed it.
Happy for you. Yeah, I was gonna actually say something, but then I let you continue. I fucking forgot.
What? Oh my god.
Wait, replay
Oh.
like the last 20
You
seconds.
said go along with the cheese. You said something about going
No,
along with the
before
cheese.
that, I was gonna say something. And I fucking forgot because I was like, continue. I just gotta see
How
it.
could you lose it? That was like 2 seconds ago.
I know, but I was like, oh, okay, now I remember. How it feels when you lose your wife
Mhm.
and the cops are just
Don't
looking at-
believe you.
just looking at you like you, like
And you know it's not you.
yeah, but you're immediately the suspect.
Mhm.
Like there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
So they're gonna
That's-
treat you
You're
like
the
a,
prime suspect. Your spouse goes missing. You're the guy. You're the guy. we're
I'm not
looking
gonna
at.
have empathy. I'm just like, yeah, she's missing. Okay. Is that a tear? Me. Let me see if that's real. That was Cartman. I was pretending to be Cartman. Eating the
Yeah.
soup. Eating the crying of the soup. Yeah. It's pretty messed up.
Yeah. So it was a good one. I enjoyed it. It was Gerard Butler can still make some movies.
It's good. It's funny because I don't really watch his movies, so I guess I don't really have a strong take of his acting chops as maybe you know. So
He
if-
knows. I'll say he knows his niche.
So if I were to watch this now, I think the last thing I may have watched from him was like a love movie from a long time ago. Maybe with like someone
The Ugly Truth, Katherine Heigl.
may, I don't know, maybe something with like letters being passed around. Like a loved one, a dead loved one. Does that ring a bell?
Oh. Yeah.
Or finding letters from
P.S. I love you.
Yeah. That
P.S.
one.
I love you.
That's a really long time ago. And
a long time ago.
300. Those are the only references I know.
That's all you know when you think of
So-
Gerard Butler.
And all the trailers I've seen of Olympus Fallen and all those. So I'm just like, dude, this guy is so cheese. I don't want to watch. Like, I wasn't in the mood to watch any of those. Like, I'm not even into like Fast and the Furious. Like I've never watched anything past 4. Maybe I don't think. Wait, is 5 the one with the fucking safe that they were driving around
I
in
think
Brazil?
so, dude. I can't even remember where I went to either.
So those cheese kind of movies, I don't watch
I
them.
might have
very-
seen 7. I might have
Okay.
seen up to 7 because that was the last one with Paul Walker.
Yeah. So for Gerard, like, I mean, when I'm in the mood, I'll watch something like that, but I don't have a lot of actor reference for him.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting to see
Yeah, it was a good
how
one.
I view him versus someone who's watched
I would recommend Greenland over this one.
Greenland.
Yeah, Greenland.
Is that still in HBO Max?
I don't know where it's at. Yeah, it might be.
All right.
Last I checked, it was.
Greenland.
Yeah, Greenland, dude.
Not the Green Room.
No, Greenland.
The Green Room with Patrick Stewart.
Ooh, that one was good too, though.
I have to watch that too.
Oh,
All right, so
I got one more.
one more movie, and
One more
then
movie.
Harry Potter. Watching Weird Al?
Yes.
Weird Al? All right.
Yes. So, watched the new movie on Netflix this past weekend.
Movie on Netflix. What is new on Netflix that Miguel would want to watch? Is it actiony?
It's comedy.
Comedy. What are they feeding me on the comedy? A comedy movie?
It's an original. It's like a Netflix film.
Is it based on a comedian?
You have 2 pretty big actors in it.
Pretty big actors being funny, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do they do stand up currently?
No, they're not. Well, one is a stand-up. He hasn't had a special in maybe a year or 2.
Was he a
Oh,
Marvel?
he had one after the pandemic in his house on Netflix.
Was he a Marvel superhero?
No.
I was thinking Kumal?
No. It's Me Time with Mark Wahlberg and Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay. Me Time. So it's like a buddy movie?
Yeah, it's a buddy movie.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was pretty good. It was R-rated, but like a soft R. And
What's that about?
So Mark Wahlberg is I guess he has a tech company or something, but he's supposedly like a pretty well-off guy, and he always throws big lavish birthday parties. And Kevin Hart is his best friend from childhood, but he doesn't really like doing all this crazy stuff. So
Is
then
he rich too?
No, he's just a regular guy.
Oh, okay. Middle class kind of thing.
Well, actually, he's a stay-at-home dad, and his wife is the one that works,
Ah, I see.
and she's an architect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he gets a lot of shit for being a stay-at-home dad, and he ends up like volunteering a lot. He doesn't want anything to do with Mark Wahlberg. And yeah, I mean, craziness ensues because his wife wants to spend more time with the kids because, he's a stay-at-home dad. So
Mhm.
she takes them to her parents and tells him he should go to Mark Wahlberg's birthday party. And that's where the craziness happens.
Oh, I see. So you're getting a lot of what you expect from a Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
you get
Mark Wahlberg.
and then you get what you expect from Kevin Hart.
Yeah. We can't be doing this.
Yeah. So yeah, it seems like what can go wrong with that chemistry, huh?
Some things can go wrong. It was actually pretty good. It was funny. And
the last time I saw Kevin Hart was with Will Ferrell in that one
yeah.
thing. So it's I don't watch a lot of Kevin Hart too.
Yeah, it was decent for a Netflix movie, and if you're just wanting like a light comedy,
Nice.
yeah.
I saw a little bit of what's it called? I rewatched again the what is that one with Mark Wahlberg? The muscle one, the workout one.
Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain.
Mm-hmm.
I was rewatching it.
Yeah.
Like I was at a just hanging out with Janice's family, but like everyone was talking and all the guys were just like on the side watching something. They're like, "Here, put something on." I'm like, "Okay."
So you put Pain and Gain on.
The uncle's not really paying attention, and it's like, okay, I guess I'll just entertain myself and watch Pain and Gain. But it was really, I enjoyed the movie. Like,
yeah,
I only watched half of it because then we went home, but I was like, oh man, it's getting real good. Like, this is like how I felt with TV back in the day,
Yeah.
When like, oh man, you have to leave and can't finish the story.
I want to finish it. So you're gonna finish it?
Well, I don't have it. I don't have their service. They're using Paramount.
Oh.
I was like, oh. So it's interesting being on that platform because it's like I've never been on a Paramount Plus.
Yeah, right. There's so many fucking streaming wars, man.
Cock
you can't
Plus.
have it all. You can't have it all.
Cock Plus, Oh, sorry, did I forgot to say P in the beginning? Peacock Plus.
I think it's just called Peacock.
Just cock.
Just a tip.
Yeah, so I think that's where I watched The Lost City too, I think.
On Paramount Plus?
Yeah, I think it was
P
on
plus
there.
P plus.
P plus. Cock plus, P plus.
I don't think it's cock plus. I think it's peacock. I want to see your peacock. Cock.
Yeah. Cool. Are we ready to see some Weird Al?
Yeah, dude, we're ready. We're ready
Yeah.
for that weird motherfucker.
Yeah, can you put it on for us?
All right. Weird Al, huh? That weird fuck. Oh my goodness. What the fuck?
Right? That's the first one I saw.
This
the IGN one.
This one.
Yeah.
This one is the one I'm like, what is going on there?
I don't know. Oh, whatever one you want to see.
10 days ago. Yeah, 10 days ago, right? Brand new.
It's coming.
Already?
Well, you can't beat 2-day shipping.
Put it in.
Roku. Oh my god, Roku.
Some kind of joke.
Your
Watch
dad and
Roku
I
Plus?
agreed it would be best if you
the
just
fuck?
stop being who you are and doing the things you love.
My whole life. All
Oh
I
my god,
wanted.
is this gonna be
We found your son at a polka party.
a serious one or fake? Fake
I
life?
don't know.
Just to make
Is
up
this
new
another
words to a song
Elvis?
that already exists.
Oh. Well, you should do that then.
Who my little hungry one? Hungry one. Open up a package of my banana.
Dude, I've got chills.
See, this one looks like it showcases his music.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Rainn Wilson with a beard. You don't look like Dwight. Good. Oh, you still look like Dwight. Never mind.
It's long, it's hard to pronounce. So I'm just gonna throw this out there.
It's because we've watched them so long.
I love it.
Weird Al has taken the world.
I'd probably watch this. This looks fun. But Roku? We have to watch it on Roku?
Madonna, I was wondering if you were going to do a parody of my song, Like a Virgin.
I'm curious, is that song autobiographical?
Yes.
What? Did that happen?
Except for the
Did
fact
that-
that I've had a lot of sex.
Did that
Name
happen?
one creative genius that doesn't have a checkered past involving alcohol
That's the medicine.
and drugs.
What? You gotta look that up now.
Influence on you. What? No offense.
I'm a train wreck. My parents
Oh,
wrote
is
me
that
off.
real?
pushed away my band.
You're all just a bunch of normals. I'm the weird one.
You gotta take care of yourself.
Seems kind of fake now. I don't know why.
An artist.
Well,
There's
he's
something to give
he's
to the
kind of
world.
absurd, right?
In front
He's
of
a
all the
parody
billions of
guy.
people watching around the world right now, all I want to say is be as weird as you want to be. You will never find true happiness, so you can truly accept who you are.
See, but for it to be a Roku movie
To be a what?
on Roku, not like a
Al,
theatrical
you can't
movie.
smoke in here.
Yeah.
I totally deserve that.
Man, was Weird Al really like that? Because when I see Weird Al, I don't think he would be a cigarette burning on a man's hand kind of guy. Is that really what Weird Al's like?
I don't know.
Dude, he had sex with Madonna? Where is this guy?
I don't know.
Is this
right?
is this really what Weird Al's like?
I have no idea.
It piqued my interest, but what are you gonna type up? Weird Al?
Yeah, let's look up his Wikipedia, right? See how true
What, are
these.
they gonna say he has sex on there? I think you should
Well,
put-
it's gonna say if he dated Madonna, right?
That's true.
Personal life, maybe.
Maybe look
said
up
Madonna.
who did Weird Al date?
I wonder if I put Madonna. Is she mentioned in here? Madonna. Nope.
Or you could type Weird Al Madonna on Google too.
Yeah. I just was wondering if she was on his Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And Madonna.
And
What they
I
did
learned
together.
that fine thing that you told me.
Mm. Did Weird Al Yankovic date Madonna?
Yeah. They've never met, but they had sex on this thing. So now I have to just say that this is a fictitious, very fictitious lifestyle. Like Weird Al's not the type that would burn a cigarette on a person's hand. He would never do that.
Yeah. Right? We were all shocked.
I don't know. If someone was doing like was playing a Miguel version and then did something that you would not do, like
Yeah.
cigarette a person's hand, like that's not what I would do. And people are gonna think I do that. Like what if you were like being a pervert, like they made you a pervert in your movie, right? It's like that's not
Yeah, they
part of my
totally-
life.
Yeah.
But people are gonna think I'm a pervert now.
Oh yeah, now people think that they were together. And
That's what I'm thinking.
right?
Unless they're trying to make Madonna relevant, like she wants this. So like we look her up. And it's working. It's really good marketing.
Yeah, like a surgeon. Yeah. So the Daily Mail is saying that they haven't met. For
Whose house was that?
satirical
Was that-
biopic.
Was that his house? Was he already that famous? Or was
I
that her
guess.
house? Because that seems
I mean,
like
she
her
was
house.
knocking. She was
Oh
knocking on
yeah,
the
she
door.
did. Wait, he was making that much money from his music already?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah. How come there's no pictures of them together, right?
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about Daniel as him? Is it weird to you? I mean, is it
it's a
fun?
role that makes sense. Like I can see him doing it. But
Yeah, I have no problem with him. I'm weirded out that it's about a real life person, but
Yeah.
told in a very fictitious way, and he's still.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
how did your Mike
it's-
Tyson feel? It's fictitious, but it's not like out of the realm of what Mike Tyson would do because you're trying to tell a story.
Yeah, it seems
about
in
him.
character. And I mean, if they're going off of his one-man show, it sounds like they're, trying to embody him, but just without his involvement.
Yeah.
And that's why he's mad about it. But I don't think they're telling an inaccurate story.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe they are. I don't know.
I'm just going back to the cigarette they had. Like, who does that? I would never
Yeah,
do that to a
I
man.
know, right? It's like, wait, this is a real thing that happened. But then again, in the Queen one, Freddie Mercury threw something through the record producer's window. But that makes more sense. It's something that somebody might actually do, I guess.
Yeah.
But to burn somebody with a cigarette, I guess, is pretty extreme.
No, I think it's just because maybe I see Weird Al in a certain way, and he looks like a person that everyone loves.
Mhm.
And I didn't think of him as a tyrant to work with.
Yeah. Right?
So that seemed like a tyrant move. And he
That
didn't seem
goes
like that. But
against your perception of him.
maybe he is a tyrant. He's like, "You're not the weird ones. I am." Like, did he really say that? Like, did he really think
It's
that?
possible. I mean, everybody thought Ellen was happy, and she was a tyrant, right?
That's true.
So
We'll
I
have
don't
to
know.
keep check on this and then see what Weird Al thinks of his own fucking movie, you know?
Yeah.
Once people watch it and stuff. That's
Yeah.
absurd.
It seems absurd.
Wait, didn't we watch something that oh yeah, you were talking about Mike. And then Mike didn't like how he was like, I didn't like it.
Yeah, he didn't like it. Well, I think just because, he wasn't included, so then
Oh. Did he want to be included?
I don't know, but maybe maybe they asked for his permission and he didn't give them his permission. So they proceeded without him.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty cool to see some Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al. And I think that's as weird as we want to get tonight, huh?
Yeah, I think so, dude.
You want to lead us home?
All right, people. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, and listen to us wherever you do your podcasts. Until next time. Boa noche.
Boa noche.
Ciao.
And see you in the Bumgia.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
so
Yeah, what?
so if you don't mind, I ask, how much do you pay for your membership to your gym?
$150 a month.
And is that like unlimited?
Yeah. I can go in as much as I want to. Well, I did 1 to 2, but my coach is like, at the time when I started, there wasn't a lot of new students, and he was like, just come a lot. Like, I want you to inspire the white belts or something. So it's like, even though I'm paying 1 to 2 and not paying like if $200 or something if you were a new person and you were signing up or something.
Yeah.
Because I already was with Health Gracie, I'm getting a little bit more cheaper, but not that much. Were you looking into it?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Since you're moving soon, I'm gonna have an evening free. So then I'm like, well, what do I want to? I feel like I'm getting to that point that you said that you were at, where like you were working out, but now you're ready for something else.
You want to do something?
Yeah. I'm building up my body. I'm like, well, let's use this fucking thing.
Yeah. Sweet. So are you going to the Maxwell?
Max Holloway?
Maxwell? Who's Maxwell?
Well, so I was looking back because I think what I paid for before was unlimited, where I was doing the Muay Thai too.
Yeah.
And I think it was like you're saying.
Are you going to try to do both?
No, like I think that's where I ran into problems last time.
I was going to say, a lot of people I see in my gym, they do both and they don't do very well in jiu-jitsu because they're splitting up their time.
Yeah.
I can definitely see the ones that just do jiu-jitsu and do that. They improve way faster than the ones that are doing both.
Which makes sense, right? You're dividing your attention.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, it was more so like, well, maybe I can save a little money since I don't intend on wanting to really pursue that, at least at the moment.
Yeah.
Why not just focus on what I want to pursue?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was thinking about, I can't remember because before I was on the unlimited, so I'm assuming there's tiers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like once a week or once or 2 times. There's a 3, or I don't know. Every gym does this.
Yeah, I think
This
it's
is a
something like
common
that.
thing.
Yeah, I think it's
There's like a
something
1
like
to
that.
2 and then unlimited because they
Mhm.
want you to come.
So I might do the 1 to 2
Nice,
because
man.
I think they only have 2 intro classes a week anyway. So
So the Max Holloway one is the one you're going to?
I don't have any like.
All right, let's go look on the map. Let's go check. What's you want? Okay, in my opinion, you want it easy to get there. You don't want to commute.
Well, yeah, I think
So
honestly, it's
if you
the
can find
closest-
one like as close as possible.
as close as what to my house or my work.
Yeah, or wherever. If it's an after work thing, I guess it'd be the closest to your work.
Yeah, it'd be my work. What sucks is there was one, but they tore that building down.
Oh man. Yeah, I want to see this Google map.
I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it.
My buddy is getting into jiu-jitsu.
Well, I mean, it's
Christmas miracle.
How could it not happen, right? I listen
Well,
to
you
Joe
got
Rogan
man, you
constantly.
got me into wrestling, man. You actually okay, man. You know when I got into jiu-jitsu, like they asked, like, man, did you do wrestling back then? I have to thank you. Like,
I have to thank you. Oh, have to
maybe-
thank me.
yeah, maybe joining you and maybe I learned some like really instinctual things like that I never thought about, like sprawling, like
Yeah, I guess so.
things
Right?
like that, Yeah. You're like, you wrestle? It's like, oh, just a little. Yeah.
Just a little.
I
Just
won
a
against
little.
a girl,
Yeah.
Felt really good.
Well, that's interesting. That man, but that was so long ago, and you held on to that. Held on to
Yeah.
the whatever you learned. That's cool, man.
Oh, Helson, man.
All right. So I live here, basically.
Okay.
And I work here.
You got Helson right next to you, man.
Yeah? Is that a good one?
Oh, Ron Shakira. Oh yeah, I was gonna try to train there. To me, I was like, oh man, everything is white. I'd have to get a white gi.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing I was like, oh, I don't own a white gi because I wouldn't be able to train there.
Yeah.
But,
I think that was the same deal with the one that I used to go to. I was like, man, mostly everybody's wearing white gis.
it's not my favorite, but Island Jitsu I like the Island Jitsu, what they have to offer there, to be
Yeah.
honest. I had a good time. The space is a little small, I would say.
Yeah.
No real AC, so it gets really hot in there.
Oh shit.
But nice guy for sure. Good people.
Cool. So that's when you would
Not bad.
you'd
I
endorse.
Yeah. I would check that out. I mean, you don't have to commit, right? You just have to show up, do one class.
Mm.
You got to feel the people, feel the vibe, see what the higher belts are like. Do they come up like, hey, you have any questions? Like, are they welcoming? Or are they standoffish? Like, is it a very mannish like gym? Like, do you want a lot of shirtless guys going around? Like, you have to think about that. Like, do you like you want to find a good fit,
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's the only thing, right? I gotta find a new home.
Oh, I still want to look, man.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Let's go down the list.
Go down the list. All right, so that's the front runner right now where you think I should check out first.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got? What else we got going on?
But if you go Helson, if you go to other places like Henzo's or Health Gracie's and stuff, and you tell them you train at Helson's, you can usually train for free. Like, oh, you're one of Helson's? Oh, yeah, you can train here.
If it's under the name.
Yeah.
I see. Well, they have a couple, so they got what, 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uptown,
Those are the only...
Uptown Jiu Jitsu. What's Uptown Jiu Jitsu?
I have no idea.
Uptown girls. Never heard of them. There's a guy, Mono Jiu Jitsu. Is Mono showing up?
I didn't see it.
MANO. Mono Jiu Jitsu. It's in Woodland Drive, Honolulu.
Woodland Drive. What'd you say? Manu?
Yeah.
Manu?
MANO.
Mono.
Say Manu. Sorry. Mono Jiu Jitsu.
Woodland Drive. Where's that?
Yeah. Oh, look, they got colored gis and everything. Oh, there you go. The guy looked kind of cool. I added him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna train there, but just didn't have my time. Looks like a good parking lot. That's another thing. Like you want to have ample parking. You don't want to struggle to find parking.
That's true. That is
A lot of
true.
factors. But you gotta find out what's your time zone and what is traffic like to get there. To from your work to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, directions from your work. Let's check that out.
This is the one for this one?
Yeah.
All right.
I saw Jason Oliveros doing a little bit of it too, man.
Yeah.
Well, I saw him on John's Cozy.
Oh, okay.
Because he does it too. I wonder if he's a blue belt now. He got hella
Cozy?
skinny.
Cozy?
Yeah. He got hella skinny now.
That's good.
Just 9 minutes from you? All right, well,
Yeah.
wait. Leave at what time? Depart at what time do you get off?
Like 4:30.
All right. 14 minutes. And then you just gotta find out what your class schedule is. Maybe it's a 5:30 class. I think it's usually 5:30 classes. So you have time to grab a nutritious meal, a little light snack, a light meal or something before training or something.
Light meal.
Yeah.
The website?
Yeah, check
Right
out the
there.
website. Come on, man. Oh, buddy.
Research
Yeah, dude.
schedule.
That's a good logo too.
Yeah.
That's a nice patch to have on your back. I like that.
Mono.
All right, Thursday.
All right, what do we got?
Oh,
Drop
buddy.
in, 1
There you
week
go.
pass. Oh, this is a free trial. Okay.
Scroll down a little. Oh, 7. Oh, it's a little late.
Yeah, that was the other thing with the Holloway one. Theirs wasn't until 8.
Well, now you have another factor. Do you want a lot of time in between, or do you want to get training because like you want your day to I want to train and then go home and relax. I don't
Right?
want to like wait an hour and then
Dude, yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah.
All right, I want to figure this out with you.
Yeah, it'd be ideal to just go right after work.
Yeah. So I guess check out Island Jiu Jitsu schedule. See what they're rocking.
Island Jiu-Jitsu. Oh, that other one that we were looking at.
They're part of the Atos. I don't know if you know what Atos is, but
What's Atos?
it's attached to a very popular like professional competition jiu-jitsu school.
All right, where are you guys at? Attached, eh? Like associated with them?
Yeah, like affiliated.
Mhm.
Kind of like if I had my own school, it'd probably be like the Nate Jiu-Jitsu school, but affiliated with Health Gracie.
I see.
Schedule. All right, let's see. Thursday. Wow. 6 p.m. Dang, it's not hitting the time
Yeah.
slot.
Well, I guess it makes sense, right? Because some people maybe don't get off work until 5, right?
Yeah, maybe that's the norm for jujitsu in that area, in your area.
I guess so. After work.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm sure you'll figure something out. But yeah, you can like message me, like, hey, what do you think?
Like if I find something.
Yeah, I like Papa Kaleo. That's where I trained. I don't know if that's out of your way.
I mean, it's all on the way home, right? It's just off the highway, right?
Yeah. Good
Anything
group of people.
Yeah.
Might run into Shane though. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be cool. At least somebody I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I live here and work here, so most of them are in between.
Man, who would have thought like me moving would open up a slot for you, and you're like, yeah, let's finally do that jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it's like, well, now I'm getting a night back. What can I do with this night?
Wow, it's like a blessing in disguise. It's funny, like I even told my parents I'm excited. Like I was gonna buy mats for downstairs, so I can like drill with Janice and stuff. I just don't have room to do it here. I keep banging into my chairs and stuff, but
yeah,
it's have a nice jiu-jitsu mat, like have a screen where I can like go over moves and stuff. And it's like, hey Jazz, come here. She's usually my guinea pig, so I can choke her. Dude, you're gonna be choking Steph, and she's like, stop it.
I really throw her around every now and again.
Yeah, you do some judo.
Well, I just pick her up, right? I don't throw her.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, it's cool. I always hug Janice and then I put my hip into it.
Yeah, that's the same thing I do.
What is that, the classic judo one? Because you know all the judo terms. I don't know them. What's the classic one where the hips are in, like on the stomach, and you do that?
Oh man,
Ikigurumi something.
Wait, the hip. Why is it not coming to me? Wow, I totally forgot.
And then there's the one
I know
where
the underarm is seonagi. I remember that one.
And what's the one you put your leg up instead of like your butt? Like,
you
put your leg up.
Like
in between their legs.
Dude, I can't remember. I can't remember, dude. That's crazy.
Dude, I'd like to like take some judo classes if they had some. Practice my stand up. But I would go to you if you can remember some, because
I just don't remember the names.
But you probably remember
how to do them.
Like, yeah, you just need a real fresher, right?
Yeah. Especially, man, fucking judo. Fucking judo.
So what would happen when you fall to the thing? Like, if
seonagi, I know that one.
When do you apply arm bars and stuff? And when do you just count that, oh, his back landed?
Well,
like sometimes there's a nice, like,
in high school judo, there was no submissions.
You don't even throws. You don't even like try to go for an arm.
It's literally just throws. You just throw. Yeah.
Interesting.
It was when I was doing jiu-jitsu as a kid, but even the school I was with, we didn't do competitions. We did like performances.
Oh,
so
really?
like learn the techniques. Yeah. Learn all the techniques with the arm bars and, going through the full motions.
So your partner knows what you're going to do.
Yes. It was like choreographed routines.
But it's not like trying it out on a competition at all.
No. And then every now and then we would.
Is it because of your age?
No, I think it was just the nature of the association that it was a part of. It was like, that's just, they didn't do like competitive competitions. It was choreographed competitions. Yeah.
Let me see.
So it was like doing a performance.
I remember doing wrestling, a wrestling coach. Where did we do the wrestling at?
Waikele,
man.
Waikele Community Park, like their rec center.
Did your mom? I think your mom drove us a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think my parents ever went there to see wrestling.
No, I don't think so.
I think they were there for me, like, to see one of my matches, but I remember having to pee so bad. Like, I had to pee. I was so nervous.
Yeah.
No, I remember the coach, like, he has a major cauliflower, like, and I didn't understand what cauliflower was back then. But I was like, man, he must be a total badass, like, badass in disguise, because he looked like a normal dude. But if he had your body, you're not going anywhere.
You don't get ears like that just fucking around.
There's a good video I saw about, like, I think a black belt was like teaching the power of jiu-jitsu, of like how to hold someone down. It's like, here, try to hold me down, and he just stood up and, like, you know, he shook him off them and whatever. But then he, like, all right, try to stand up, and, like, he's so, like, constricted that they can't even move. And, like, that's the power of jiu-jitsu. It's just like holding someone down, not being able to make them move at all.
Yeah,
powerful. My buddy, man. Me getting out of my podcast over here.
We're still doing the We're still doing the podcast. It's just I have a night. I'm like, well, I'm like getting to the point with the lifting weights and the cardio where it's like, all right, I kind of want to do something else.
Yeah. Now we can start a jiu-jitsu podcast. Wouldn't that be fun? Like, have a separate one, because I'm like, I've been dying to talk jiu-jitsu, but, like, to finally talk jiu-jitsu with someone, and it'd be kind of fun because it'd be like a perspective of a blue belt and a white belt. Like, your journey's here, just my journey's here. We can bring in black belts to talk with us. Black belt.
Timmy.
I'm just saying, man. You're igniting my heart here, starting. Then when you come to visit, we can, like, roll and stuff. Like, what'd you learn, man? Show me. Oh, did Max teach you that? Oh, fuck you. No, I don't know where you're going.
Yeah, no, you're right. I should do the the trials, right, and see which one I like.
You're not in a rush.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna meet cool people, so I guess find out where you vibe with the most. And time and parking. Amenities help. Some people have saunas, weightlifting rooms and stuff, so you can go there on days you're not doing jiu-jitsu and work out. It's like some places don't have any of that. They don't even have a shower. Just, like, get stinky, get home, and, you know,
figure it out there.
Yeah. Like, my gym doesn't have a shower, but they're installing it. So that sucks. But
one shower?
Huh?
Or a bunch of showers?
They don't have a shower yet. So I have to shower at home. But
they're installing it?
But,
like, how many stalls are they installing? Just one or a bunch?
I don't know the deets. They're also installing a sauna. I thought that was kind of cool.
Now that you're leaving.
Yeah. But this new place I'm going to in Katy, they just bought a new place, and it's gonna be huge.
Shit. So you're gonna test them out, or are you ready?
Dude, they're 10 minutes away from me. I feel like
you have to.
Yeah. Like,
well, that's the one.
Well, I looked at the guy. He looks Filipino. I was like, all right, Filipino, and since he was an Air Force guy, I was like, okay, it's kind of cool. Like, I was thinking if Jason ever comes to visit and try jiu-jitsu, like,
never stopped my audio.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm still talking. Let me do it. My bad.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Conversations, man. Sorry if Jason ever.
No, because you talk jiu-jitsu, man. You fucking got my ears all.
I know. I saved it for the end. I forgot. I was gonna ask you last.
Did you not want me to? We're not gonna talk about this on the pod. That's why.
Well, yeah, dude. I haven't even.
Okay, you don't want anyone to know you started.
Oh, yeah.
You're interested.
Shit, man? Well, but I was gonna bring it up last week, but I forgot, so I put it on my
Really?
list. I was
Oh,
like, all right,
shit.
make sure I don't forget.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna ask you, I'm
Yay.
like, how much do you pay? So I kind of know like what should I be paying? But I guess
Dude.
first I gotta just find a school that I like.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe that was my mistake last time. I just signed up and then
Yeah. Well,
didn't do
did you
it.
sign up because it's Max Holloway? Like,
Well, because I knew Bernard's friend went there and he spoke the
Oh.
praises. So I was like, well, I don't really know where else to go, and this one looks pretty
does
good.
his brother go there too?
Who? Bernard?
Yeah.
No, Bernard doesn't go there. His friend used to go there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know where. Well, his brother does the kickboxing.
Yeah, I assume most gyms do both. Like they have a little section.
Nah,
I don't know.
It's somewhere else.
Oh,
Yeah, it's somewhere
specific
else.
boxing school or kickboxing school.
Yeah, I think so.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, it's probably good that I shop around. That makes sense.
Nice, man.
But
Yeah,
you
I mean-
just didn't you just pick based on your location?
Who, me? For
Yeah,
San
you.
Francisco?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my factor. I started getting fit. Yeah, I'm feeling good, Started showing them.
That's where I am.
I showed like, oh man, like I showed it on Facebook and like, man, people responded to this. It's like, all right. Now that I have this newfound body, what the hell am I gonna do with it? Because it's like the million subscriber, like, well, now what?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, let me do something with this. So I was gonna decide Muay Thai or Jiu Jitsu.
Really? Wow,
Yeah.
that's funny.
And there's a Muay Thai 5 minutes from my house.
Mm-hmm.
That if I went down the Muay Thai route, I would just walk down San Leandro 5 minutes, and there's a Muay Thai place, and I could have been a Muay Thai fighter. Like, man, can you imagine 4 years?
Muay Thai.
I'd be like a different guy. But
Muay Thai,
I
man.
decided I was listening to Jocko with Joe Rogan,
Yeah.
and they're like, Jiu-Jitsu, it's a superpower. Like Jocko's always like, it's a superpower. Here we go. And I was like, all right, well, Jocko, this guy, like this Navy SEAL's thinking Jiu-Jitsu is like the thing. I guess I'm gonna do it.
Gotta listen to this guy. All right.
And just so happens, I watched Anthony Bourdain, and he went to San Francisco, and just so happens he trained at Half Gracie.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked it up and I was like, oh shit, that's 10 minutes away from my work. And that's kind of like how I got started, because I was like, oh, this is kind of cool because Anthony Bourdain went here, so that's my wow factor.
You got that swag. You're like, that's the swag.
So that's what got me in. Anthony Bourdain went to that, and I was like, I want to go where he went.
I think that's what I was with the Max Holloway thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, oh, maybe
The cloud of I go to
maybe
Max's gym.
Maybe I'll run into, maybe I'll run into him one day. And you see, it's kind of sad, but yeah, I saw Jake Shields there. Like, oh, it's Jake Shields. Like, oh, next thing you know, we see him at your wedding day.
Yeah, right.
Fucking
So
crazy.
funny.
All right, I have a picture of when I started jiu-jitsu. It's 2017. I took a picture out in the front. And then where is it? Along the way, boom. 2018, that's when I posted that. That's when he died. So I feel like I was in it 6 months, a good 6 months. And yeah, it's kind of hit me hard. Like, whoa, Anthony Bourdain died, dude. And I felt that. I went to a jiu-jitsu event that day, and everyone was talking about it because he was already being talked about in the community. Like, wow, Anthony does jiu-jitsu,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that's the clout story. Like, yeah, I went there because Anthony, and because I saw Kurt Osiander, I was like, oh man, like, be interesting to train with him. And people all around the world want to train with him, dude. Like, people would come from different countries just to train with him. It's pretty interesting to see that. And the whole fallout and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the Max Holloway thing. Just like, where Max is made. Did you run into him?
I think they were there one time. I remember.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We all do it. It's like social points. Unwritten social points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's some clout over here.
Yeah.
But parking's a problem over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I wonder what you would choose. You have a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
I'm sure parking will be a big factor for you. I think time 6 p.m. is probably the best you can do, huh?
Sounds like it. But even then, it's like that's an hour and a half. At that point, maybe I should just go home and do something else, right?
Are you trying to just do 1 day a week for now?
I was thinking 2, right?
So what's the other day you're doing? What day?
Well, it depends on the school, right? Like, I guess if they have multiple nights, right? But I was thinking Tuesday,
Thursday.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's a good schedule.
Yeah.
Then you can be rocking the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then you're golden. That's the prime consistency. It's like, okay, you have 1 day training, you have an off, but then there's like a 2-day on the weekend. But you feel pretty good, you know? Yeah. You got the
2
Friday
day on the weekend. Oh,
you got the Friday, the Saturday.
Saturday, Sunday. It's
the
like
Saturday,
4
Sunday.
days. That's a lot of. It's actually a lot of days between.
Yeah. It's a good consistency. 2
Yeah.
days. Yeah. And I felt like when I had that, my body had ample time to recover for the next session.
The 2 day.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Happy for you, man.
Thanks. I haven't done anything yet, but thanks.
No, just the fact that you just mentioned, like, whoa, because we were just talking about it not too long ago.
Yeah, and
I was
I
telling
mean, maybe
you-
that
I was-
got me thinking. Like,
I was
maybe
telling you, you
should
look
give
like
this a
Henzo
fucking
Gracie.
shot. Maybe I should give this a shot.
I was telling you, you look like Henzo Gracie. Like, yeah, I do look like a badass MMA guy.
Do this.
I mean,
Ugh.
you had it in the kid, you know?
Yeah, I got some muscle memory somewhere.
Yeah, man.
And I think more so I'm already comfortable like grappling, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm comfortable.
You know, it's funny though, because like my jujitsu is differently because it feels like breakdancing, my jujitsu, like the way I would like to move. And I don't know, your jujitsu might be very different for me because you have like there's a lot of people that are more pressury, like they want to like like grab underneath and then go like that and like pass, like do side control and something.
Yeah,
and like
I feel like that would be more my style.
that's very wrestly and
yeah, the wrestling. I mean, because wrestling.
And I'm more pritzly. Like I want to like bring my leg over and roll her out. So it's jiu-jitsu can be whatever, dude. You never know.
I'd naturally, I think, because wrestling was the one that I was most proficient in, would automatically just gravitate towards that.
They said you're really comfortable top because you don't like being on your back because you were told never to be on your back. So when you get on your back, you're gonna freak out. But just letting you know, it's a very powerful position.
Well, yeah, I mean, I remember just those old videos, like people dropping.
What is that?
Like
what video?
That was like the perception of Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Is like, come on, pass my
like,
guard, pass my guard, man.
With his legs, like, come on.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. Well, oh yeah, I was gonna say, man. Well, I think for my sake, next week might be the last one.
Okay.
Just so I can be stress free when I'm packing away and not thinking about uploading and editing.
Yeah. No worries, dude.
So man, last
15.
So are we keeping this jujitsu? Oh no, we're not. We were just talking about this.
Yeah, because I haven't even done anything yet.
I know, but it's special.
I don't wanna jinx myself.
That's true. You just you have your gi already?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a black one, but yeah, I don't know. Like, do certain schools have rules with gi color?
Yeah, but you just gotta look at the pictures and see what they're wearing, right?
Yeah,
that's all. All right, man. Well,
all right, buddy.
It's been a pleasure, Jiu Jitsu Man.
I didn't even
Pre-jitsu, pre-jits.
I'm like a clear belt. Calm down.
All right, well, you already spoke it. Like, backing out now would make you look like a punk.
What if I don't find a school I like? What if they make fun of me?
What if they make fun of me? You fuck. Good times, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Wahoo!
Yeah, you got it down.